guys over here at twitch.tv/Nathanias. It is good to see you guys. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're in good health. And I'm excited. It's been a bit of a break this week from the StarCraft memes. So I just want to start by saying thank you so much for checking out anything I do that's not SC2. As you guys know, I love StarCraft more than many things in my life, but it's just, it's one of those things that I just got to branch out from every now and again. So I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy about things. So let's see what happens here. We're going to play some Resident Evil 2. This is one of my favorite games. It's one of my absolute favorite games. It's the sequel to Resident Evil 1. The plot is relatively straightforward. The guy made the zombie stuff, and then the mansion got destroyed, but there was still a secret lab. Listen, the most important thing that you need to know about Resident Evil 2 is that even though they destroyed the lab out in the woods where the zombies were from the first game, they still had another lab underneath the city. They still had a whole other lab underneath the city. So that's all you need to know. So they send in some commando guys. They're like, we are going to take your life's work. We're going to take your virus and we're going to just, we'll resell it. We'll do something else with it. But they basically wanted to remove the person from the equation. They wanted to remove the scientists from the equation that developed the original virus, sort of a way to clear their things up. But he also made another genetically modified super virus. If you've ever seen the hit Sam Raimi film Spider-Man, you may be familiar with that. So this game is the second in the Resident Evil series. This is the remake that we're going to be playing, and basically is a cop going in for his first day on the job in Raccoon City. So we're just gonna get started with this here. I am live on Twitch. I am also live on YouTube and also live on TikTok. So we're just gonna play some Resident Evil 2. We're gonna have some fun. I'm going to play it on standard difficulty because I'm not intending on speed running the game today. I'm just going to have some fun and kind of play around. And if you guys have any questions about the game, if you have any questions about Resident Evil, if you want to talk about Resident Evil, just tell me your favorite Resident Evil thing. Feel free to share that. I absolutely want to know who your favorite Resident Evil characters are, what your favorite Resident Evil game is. We're just going to play some Resident Evil 2, hang out today, and that's it.
Got closer and I got a good look at her. You had to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting. Yeah. She looked like
Resident Evil 7's your favorite?
Corpse, man.
It's a good game.
Sounds like my wife.
That was the game that brought Resident Evil back.
All right, calm down, buddy, calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong, okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
Yeah, well, you got that right.
Don't give in to fear, guys. Zombies aren't real if you don't believe they are.
Oh, come on. Just getting good.
When you lose that cell connection, well, they don't have cellular phone. This game takes place in 1998. You probably should be aware of that.
I need some sleep. Oh, shit.
You like one the most? Resident Evil 1 is a fantastic game as well. We played through Jill's campaign and some of Chris's yesterday on stream. So this guy driving into town thinks that he hit somebody, and he goes out and he's panicking. He's like, oh no, my cheeseburger's ruined. And then, of course, as always, the moment that character turns away, then the zombie gets up. And that's where everything goes wrong. So now we join our main character. The Zambonis, yes. That makes me think of the Zomboni from Dead Rising when you say that. I like it. I like it a lot. Yo, thanks for the follow, Poop Feast 420. Yeah, back when gas was $1 a gallon. It's referenced in the ancient texts.
That's weird.
Oh. Back when you could pump your gas before you paid. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? I don't see a credit card reader on this gas terminal. Do you guys? You guys see a credit card reader here? No, they don't got that yet. That ain't a thing yet, all right? My man straight up pumping gas hasn't even paid yet. 1998. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wilding, ladies and gentlemen. I can't make this up. Yeah, there's a lot of spilled ketchup.
Anybody there? Something's not right.
Plus tax. Ah, only in America. Got casual models on the wall. We got coffee. Looks like you can get gold coffee for $1.39. They got Crystal Pepsi, it looks like. Sounds like somebody's struggling back there. They got Slurpees. We got a Slurpee machine. Looks like we got instant ramen. It's a pretty nice place. This guy's like, bruh. This guy doesn't even talk.
I'll be back for you.
This guy doesn't even talk. He just tells you to go back into the freezer. So we go back behind the drink section. You know, we got some Coke Zero. We got some Pepsi. We're gonna have to be quick here. This first zombie. This guy's trying to arrest a zombie. It doesn't end well. It doesn't end well. It's a little bit graphic. I'm skip through this one. The secret is you just run right past him. You just run right past him here. And then you just go. You gotta wait. You kind of wait for him a second because he goes a little too far. It's just designed like that normally. That's just the way they normally design it. This is like the tutorial section. If you can't get through this, then your life is gonna be really difficult, more or less. So you just run out of the gas station, and then the game finally starts.
Don't shoot!
Get down!
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
Yo, thanks for sharing the live, Ruby. Appreciate it, yo.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of zombies. Like a lot.
Come on! Get in! Hold on.
Now, of course, when you are on your way to a city and you see something like this outside, your natural inclination is to go further into the city, as I'm sure all of you would, right?
I don't know.
You wouldn't just get in the road and just go back out to another town and be like, hey, I think something weird's happening in Raccoon.
Leon
No.
Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
Which Resident Evil do I think they'll remake next? I would love Resident Evil 5 just because the co-op is one of my favorite games. I think Resident Evil 5 is a top 5 co-op game of all time. I think it is one of the best co-op games ever made. And I also really enjoyed the campy story that game had, and the kind of cheesy writing. This is just the little credit intro scene that they do.
Attention all citizens.
And then you get to the town.
Due to
So that was like
citywide
the
outbreak,
prologue, more or less.
you were advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies.
And somehow this road is just totally clear. The only road in the whole game, the whole city.
God, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. Those are
Literally the whole entire town is just
Yeah, but-
completely blocked off except for the road
We're
in.
the only ones. What if there's no survivors?
No, there's survivors. It's a big city. There has to be.
That's not what the movie told me. The movie told me it was a small rundown town on the edge of nowhere. There you go. There's the blockade.
Looks like we're walking from here.
There's the zombies.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
My favorite fun fact about this game is that there are only like 4 or 5 models for the normal zombies.
What the?
Even the very first zombie from the start of the game is not actually a zombie model.
Hold on!
Then big truck comes. Truck driver guy finally returns to crash into you and blow everything up. We're still in the car. Maybe we should drive to another city? No. It's like Crash Bandicoot. Whoa. Yeah, you could totally survive that without any deep tissue damage or breaking bones. Everybody knows that.
Claire! Claire, you okay?
Yeah, they got incandescent bulbs everywhere. That's true. Very good point.
Yeah, I'm alright. How about you?
LEDs haven't been invented yet. How about you?
Stay here, it's not safe.
Go on ahead. I'll meet you at the station.
Yeah, that's a lot of zombies.
This is out of control.
Would you guys agree, or do you think he's reaching? I mean, do you really think this is completely out of control? You guys really don't think? No?
Shit. It's everybody. They've all turned.
Yeah, this moment right here, I guess, is the one where he accepts that it's a
There
huge
it is.
problem.
The station.
Then you make it to the police station. There's a lot of zombies. Got a zombie cop, got a zombie guy right there. We got zombies over here. You got zombies every which way. He kind of turns to the side, right? You slip around, easy peasy. Yeah, not a good time, huh? Not a good time. Not a good time over there. You like the new emote? Thank you, thank you. Katie sent me the image. She told me we needed to set it up, so. Oh yes, we gotta go here. I think this is the first pathway.
Hello? Is anybody here?
This game is nuts. I do like to play with the original soundtrack and sound effects. It is spoopy. Spoopy. Yeah, if you've ever needed a holographic horse, you've got one. I'm always looking out for you. I'm always looking out for you guys. You know that. Investigate the east side. Well, I don't think we've run into anything yet, right? There's no bad guys here yet. There is a zombie boarded up into this room.
You got this.
I think there's some bullets in here. There we go. Nice thing about this game is that the benefit from the re-engine changes that they did, so they were able to get, you can turn the light on in here, is that you can just discard the items. They let you know. That's a feature that they've put in all the remakes, even the Resident Evil 1 remake, but it's one of the toughest parts of the older games, is it was not always 100% clear when you were done with stuff. I think there's a first aid spray here. Yeah. I haven't played this in a good bit. Oh, man. Guys, really? Really? I mean, I gotta say, for an overflowing toilet, it actually looks really clean. Am I the only person that feels that way? I feel like that was actually fairly clean for an overflowing toilet. Getting out of this next part gets a little bit tricky, though. Yeah, I got a lot of zombies. There's a guy stuck over here.
I'll get you out.
He's like, let me out, let me out. If you're squeamish, I would not watch this part. I would look away for a sec. My brother here, I mean, he almost makes it. He almost makes it. Yo, Adam. What's up, what's up? It's a nasty way to go.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But he's got the map, so there's the benefit there. Nice, you had chili for dinner today? Fantastic, fantastic. Gotta love chili. So this is the officer's notebook. So he's saying that there's an underground tunnel below the goddess statue, but you need 3 medallions to open it. And then you can go down and come up through the parking lot. This way you can get to the parking lot without going through the jail, I guess. And that's the way out. And then he has the images here are the guides for the puzzles. So when you find these 3 statues in the game, you want to use these patterns to get the medals. And then we use the medals to play and win, so. I think a zombie has to burst this door open, but you can kind of cheese it. You can kind of cheese this guy. He falls on the desk. Yeah, he's a noob. He's clearly never played Resident Evil before. Obviously. And then I think there's just a few more zombies that come out here.
Jesus. They're everywhere.
Yeah. So what I do there is just run. I didn't get the fuse? Am I crazy? Oh, no. You don't get it yet. You just got to go under. Then zombie grabs leg.
Watch out.
Beautiful. All the pallets got thrown down already? Yeah.
Thanks.
Marvin Branagh.
Leon Kennedy.
He's not looking too
There
good.
was another off strike. I couldn't.
Here.
Take my bloody hand.
I'm sure you did what you could, Leon.
And
Does anyone know
then
what started this?
it just cuts to this.
Not a clue. But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive if you aren't careful.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to start last week, and I got a call to stay away. I wish I'd come here sooner.
You're here now, Leon. That's all that matters.
You're here now, and you're totally stuck. That's all that
Hey,
matters.
Lieutenant, I'm ready.
Hopefully you'll be able to find a way out of this station. That officer you met earlier, Elliot. He thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
This is good news. We can get you to a hospital.
No, no, I am not the priority here.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I'd come with you, but I'd just slow you down. Now, you'll need this.
I can't take him.
Stop. And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
The walkers.
You take it out, or you run. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Poor Marvin. Life's tough. Life's tough for Marvin. He's a good guy. And now we got a knife. The path is fairly straightforward. How are you guys doing today? You have a nice afternoon, Plaguebird, Extinguisher, Jasmine. It's good to see y'all.
This is not how I imagined my first
I'll
day.
try not to fever dream commentate every single moment of the entire game. Keep it a little more laid back. That's what I'd like to do. This game is awesome. Yeah. Resident Evil 2 was always one of my favorite games in the franchise, but the remake here really helped sell it big time. I was so excited when they announced this. I feel like I waited a lifetime for them to drop this game, and it's so nice. 2019, right? 2019 this came out. They have come a far way. They've come a very far way. Yeah, this gets a little bit graphic, so I'm gonna skip this one. But he's a little messed up there. He's not very okay. And there's some zombies here. I think you can just walk into him and he falls down. He's not doing super great either. Then I think we get attacked here, right? Some zombies in this hallway. Yeah. I think you can get away from them pretty easily here too. Because they break those windows open, but they come through the windows for you. Should be some bullets here. One of the cool things about this game is that the zombies will kind of move from room to room. They have the ability to attack the doors like this. So you can kind of see. It's so stressful when the big guy comes and follows you everywhere. Yeah, Mr. X. Yeah, look at her. Oh, she came to hang out. She wants to party. That's fine. Now we just go to the next area because she can't climb. There is this guy. There's two zombies in this room. But perhaps the hardest part of this game is that, especially for this remake, they kind of understood that there's a lot of people who were upset the first time they played this because they told themselves, they're like, well, why wouldn't I? Oh, I one-shot him. Wow. Head crit. They're like, well, why wouldn't I be able to insta-kill zombies with a headshot? That's how it works in The Walking Dead. But obviously, you know, with modern controls and the ability to aim, that would make the game a little too easy if you could just one-tap all of... I don't know if he's dead or not. Oh shit. Well, he getting up. Yep. Oh. He's having some fun. You getting up? So what I was trying to say anyway is that the zombies can spawn a lot of guys. They can get up. They can get up multiple times. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's a whole ordeal. I'm gonna gut. Let's check him. Are you? Okay. That is one way to check. I think there's one more zombie in this room. There's one in the chair. Right? Yeah, this guy gets up. You do more damage if you let the reticule zoom in all the way with the pistol and stand still. So I got another one. The best part though is when you get the heads to pop. That is the most difficult thing to do. But if you make that happen, then you save so many bullets. Some of the zombies can take upwards of like 15, 20 shots. even if you shoot them in the head. So you got to be really, really, really on point. Not just with the headshots, but you want to make sure you don't move so that reticule zooms. Boom. Wow, I'm getting really lucky today, actually. Did they know? Did they know I haven't played this game in forever? Did they know that? They're like, oh, Nathanias is playing Resident Evil 2 for the first time in a couple years. Might as well. Well, not a couple years. I play this game off stream a lot. I do. I do play this game off stream a lot. So there is that. There is that. I think I remember this puzzle. This one you have to, like, it's the names, right? It's like Meg, or this one, maybe this one's Ned. Right? Yep, okay. This one's Ned. I think this one is... This one's like M something, right? Is MRG? Yeah, okay. I just go pure memory off that. I did not bring my cheat sheet. I do not remember what the combination to the safe is. I would guess 8, 12, 6, maybe. I do not know, though.
It's down to me and 3 others. No weapons, no ammo, and too many skirmishes have drained us mentally and physically. We're not gonna make it. Officer Screwdriver Phillips once suggested we escape through the sewers. Apparently, there's a secret tunnel under this place, left over from its museum days.
Yeah, I brushed off her idea before, but now it's not sounding all that bad. Yeah, there's no proof there's even a tunnel or that the sewers aren't infested with zombies, but I don't want to sit here and wait to die either. That's Elliot, by the way. So he was just kind of being whiny. He's like, well, what if the sewers have zombies too? And they're like, well, you don't have any way to get out of here. And he's like, yeah, but what if the sewers had zombies? You know, it just doesn't really feel to me like there's a fair consideration paid there. That's all. Oh, yeah. Now he's falling down, I guess. Okay, well let's keep moving. It's a safe room, literally. It is not a safe room, but it is a room that is safe. I think we can only open like one of these at the beginning, maybe 109. Yeah. I think 109 and 106 we can open. And then there's nothing in the other ones. In order to get those... Actually, I do have the mod, right? Nice. So we doubled the ammo capacity of the pistol. And then... This is a photo we don't really need, but we are about to get to the first safe room of the game, so it's not... I'm not really worried about it. If you go into this room, by the way, that's when this zombie gets up and comes after you. So you gotta be careful, mate. You gotta be careful. This zombie breaks the door open pretty quickly. Yeah, let's just combine those. If you don't do this fast enough, he does break through the window. The cool thing about the boards in this game is that when you find them, if any window you use them on does become permanently indestructible. So he will never smash that open. So that's very, very comforting for us. Got some ammo, got some gunpowder. We are in the green room, so we can, yeah, just keep your flashlight on while you develop film. There's nothing wrong with that. So this shows you commemorative photo, so you kind of leading you to, oh, I need to find a statue that has a book and a rod. Film contains evidence, do not leave out. And then we got a red herb. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's very nice. You can turn the light on in this room too, I think, yeah. Good old Resident Evil Resistance mechanics there. I have all of this stuff unlocked because I've beaten the game a bajillion times, and I've already done everything that you really can do in this game. I think I'm missing 2 achievements. So as far as concerns go, not super worried. Not super worried. I guess we can hold on to some stuff. I've made some pretty good shots so far, so I think that we are doing a-okay. I used to speedrun this one a little bit, so I've got some expertise. I've got some expertise there. Medicinal value of herbs. Oh, we all know. We all know them. We all know the value of damn herbs. So then you come this way, and I think there are a few zombies up this way. This one, this lady right here, and then there's a guy that comes down the stairs.
Shit.
I think this model gets a little bit less usage than the other ones. Yep, and then there's the other zombie. They're gonna get back up, though. You know it. Oh, he's banging now. He's pissed. Where'd he go? Huh? What was it there? A guy right here? Oh, he dropped down. Oh, shit. Should have turned on the heart rate monitor for this one. You sure you're dead, bud? Oh, no. No, he's not. How many death animations you got, bro? Okay, I think he's dead. I did shoot her after she was down, so I think we're good here. Yeah, okay. This is the main hall, by the way. The main RPD hallway is right there. You just can't get to it. I am at the point where I do not actually remember where every single enemy is, so that almost makes it more exciting in a way. I think we need to go to the 3rd floor to get the first key. But there's some stuff in here. There's a body in one of these. I think this safe has, that one has a body in it. I think this one is Cap. Yeah. My memory's good. I know. Got some shotgun shells. That's nice. Got more shotgun shells. That's nice. Nothing in there. Portable safe. Oh, yes, this one. The portable safe. My favorite mini game of all time. That safe does have a zombie in it, by the way, so we're not dealing with that. But this one, it's like a pattern. You just need to get it to go all of them. So we need to find the top left one. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that's 4. 1, 2. Okay, 0, 1. All right, 0, 1, 2. See, okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 0, 1, 2. 7. There we go. Sorry, I had to turn my brain on for a second there. Did I play the Final Fantasy VII games? I played the original Final Fantasy VII, and I also played the first part of the remake. I haven't played the rest of it yet because I don't have a PS5, and they are very expensive. Rebirth. I will probably play that when it releases on PC is what I'm thinking. Probably when it's on PC. Thought there was another zombie up here too. I'm crazy. Yeah, they bait you a little bit. I think this one is MRG. Where is it? No, F. This one's F. It's like FC something. Pretty sure. Maybe this one's Mag. No, I can't remember this one actually. I know this one has Magnum rounds in it, so it's also not as important because we are very far away from being able to have the Magnum. You don't get that key until you're very, very far in the game. We do have the key now, though, so that's nice. And then I believe... What's this way? We're not at the liquor hallway yet. No, we'd be coming back through... We'd be going to the library here. We'd be heading to the library, which we have the key for anyway, so... We can go back down and put the keypad on the plate to get an item. I think that's the move. He'll never get through, but whoo, he got me a little there. I did just jump. I won't. You guys did see me jump. Okay, I know. But that statue that we saw earlier from the photo, that's how we get the shotgun. That's how we get the shotgun, so it's very important. It'll be fun to watch you play it. Yeah, I will definitely stream Final Fantasy VII Rebirth when it launches on PC. So we can choose to put this number pad on the 3 or the 2, right? The interesting thing is that if we pick 3, it gives us a knife. But if we pick 2, because the only thing we would gain is access to 102 or 103, right? Like, but the only one that has a 3 is right there, and then there's 203. So the thing is, obviously 2 and 3 are both needed to get this one. So if you take 3, you get a knife right now, but if you take 2, then the only thing you actually get is just a little bit more shotgun shells. So just, you know, if you're ever wondering, I already opened this one, I just never took anything from it. So if you're wondering what the choice is, it is quite literally just a pretty basic choice of whether or not you want this little bit of gunpowder. You can get the gunpowder and the shotgun shells, or you just get a knife. So that's the only real choice you're being given here. I think I put it on the 2 because it gives me access to 2 items. So now we can do 102. It's going to give us some gunpowder, which is basically the same thing as ammo. And then we can also do 208, which has the shotgun shells. So if you're ever wondering which keypad to put first, you get a little more value out of number 2. Unless you've already used your knife by this point, which naughty. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not here to criticize you or call you bad at the game. I'm just going to say naughty. That's it. Naughty. What is the practical purpose of this locking system? That isn't. Those are evidence lockers. Those are like evidence locker type safes, or it's the armory. I think that room. I think in the first version, in the original Resident Evil 2, it's an evidence locker, I think, or it's the personal lockers for the police, and then in Resident Evil, in the remake, I believe it's the armory.
Here you are. Come here. Take a look.
Yes. I knew she'd make it.
You know her?
Yeah. Name's Claire. I came into town with her.
This looks awesome. Thank you, Katie.
You can get
I love
to
you.
that courtyard. Through the second floor.
Is it like a nerd zombie that other zombies stuffed in a locker? Yes, exactly.
I'm on it. Thanks, Lieutenant.
For everything. He's like, bro, you're not looking good, man. Somebody forgot to tell Leon that the zombies deal necrotic damage, so you can't heal from their attacks. It's brutal. I do not have all these patterns memorized like I used to. It has been a very long time since I've played, so let's take a quick look-see. Lion, arrow, bird. Nice. What was the stair tech in this game? Is it aiming? Boom. And the path begins to open.
So Elliot was right.
Elliot was right.
Yeah, but the passage isn't open yet.
Oh yeah, you kind of tap. You just tap the right click aim. That's how you do it. I believe there's ammo at the end of both of these hallways as well. So we do have the key for this one. There are some baddies on the other side, though. You guys like baddies, right? Can she come out here? I think that while Marvin's here, this is basically a safe room. So let me just mess with the door. We just push him around. What I need to do is get the other zombie activated. There we go. No? Will she walk away? Nate, when you finally get rich, what kind of puzzle locks are you going to use to hide your valuables? The number of conversations that I have had with my wife about how Resident Evil mansion-y our home would be is too many for me to count. I mean, she asked me to promise no death traps so that she doesn't accidentally, or I don't accidentally, you know? But at the same time, I was like, okay, complex locking mechanisms then. We're definitely going to have a panic room. Our panic room will, you know, it's obviously going to have multiple escape routes that get us outside of our home, you know? Especially somewhere far enough away you wouldn't be able to see us come out if you were standing in the yard. So, you know, many, many deep layers of, compromise, exactly. I told Katie that if that GameStop thing ever happens and we become bajillionaires, then I'm going to build a one-to-one replica of the mansion from Resident Evil 1, except I think the only change, just going to go the other way. The only change that I would make, of course, would be to replace all of the booby traps that kill you with more bathrooms. If you guys aren't familiar, the original Resident Evil 1 mansion, in both versions of the game, only has a singular restroom in the entire facility. It's not an exaggeration. There is only one bathroom in the entire Spencer mansion. It is a little silly. I mean, come on, right? It is. They're like, yeah, well, the mansion was, if anything, it's more of a reminder that the mansion is just a front, really, for the lab. City Guide pamphlet. Enjoy your life and travel. Wow, thank you. Welcome to Raccoon City. Did you know, while we are the home of the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella Corporation, Raccoon City is a vibrant and dynamic city with a long, rich history of its own. And this guide will introduce you to just a few of the more unusual points of interest our city has to offer. Raccoon City Police Station. The building in the center of town wasn't always a police station. In fact, it used to be an art museum. Various features like the unusual clock tower and the goddess statue in the main hall remind us of a bygone era. And then, yeah, there's an orphanage outside of the town, also supported by Umbrella, known for its stained glass window, which attracts visitors from around the world. Those are just two things in the city. You don't go to the orphanage as Leon. I don't like to play as Claire because I really don't like that part of the game, so I specifically don't play Claire just to basically avoid having to deal with that. Oh, something just went down. Something just went down over here? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, a helicopter just crashed here? Bro. Oh, yeah, he's cooked. He's cooked. He's absolutely cooked. Oh, see, I don't need this key anymore. It just lets me know. Boom, inventory spot back. Yeah, Resident Evil and helicopters, they don't really go well together. Or you could say they go well together. They go too well together.
Claire! Hold on! I'll be right there!
Okay!
Spoiler. He wasn't right there.
Claire. It's so nice to see you.
How are you doing? That helicopter just came out of nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately, no. But how are you doing?
You know, just surviving.
That's a Shaun of the Dead reference, by the way.
Any luck with your brother?
No, not yet.
Claire, don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him.
He was actually a helicopter pilot. Oh my god.
Damn it. You know what that means?
Yeah. Dinner time.
Roll.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
I love that knife. I love that knife on this outfit, though. The one on the front. That K-bar she's got.
Both of
I've
us?
got one exactly like it, with the holster and everything, with the little pocket for the sharpening stone, the whetstone that comes with it.
Marvin, I've got a situation here.
There's
I'm
a bunch of
surrounded by zombies.
zombies. There's a bunch of zombies here.
Marvin, do you copy? Marvin.
And now all those zombies we avoided earlier, we get to deal with. Very fun, very exciting. The roof is on fire. We got big baddies. Oh, look at that. We got fire zombies walking around. That's not good. There's 2 fire zombies inside. He's gonna walk past as well, right? He won't come to the door, will he? I was gonna say, I don't think these guys go outside.
Do this.
I think I crit him. That looks like a crit. Is Nathanias too good at video games? Have you guys ever asked yourselves that? You guys ever asked yourself if I like ever struggled playing anything? Dark Souls was a fun challenge. I thought it was a little easier than most people made it out to be, but I enjoyed it. You good, bro? You good? Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of zombie sound effects. Are you gonna get up and attack me? Are we cool? We're not cool? Are you kidding me, bro? You were at my daughter's wedding. Yeah, why is it? Where's the fire department? What's going on? All right. He's cooked. He's cooked. Literally. Nathan, you're not funny. Thank you. God, this game is so freaking good. Dude, it is, man. Resident Evil is awesome. I love Resident Evil. I really do.
Art article, The Red Stone. From Raccoon Magazine. The ruby that captivated Edward the Black Prince, the pearl that the Queen of the Nile milked dry, the diamond that led a queen to the guillotine. There is no end to the number of tales related to the appeal of jewels. This mysterious red stone is simply the latest to sparkle among them. Like those other jewels, this one's origin is unknown. It's said that it once adorned a noblewoman's jeweled box and was even dedicated to a wise king. This fall, this stone that's long been shrouded in legend will be on display during auction. There are sure to be many eager enthusiasts there. But dear reader, one would do well to approach with care, for devilry lies in beauty's shadow. This jewel has turned caring nobles who love their subjects into despots more terrible than Caligula, and we have the tales to prove it. Seriously, it's precisely because these jewels are bathed in blood that their luster stirs something in the hearts of people everywhere. I did run out of breath. I did run out of breath on that read. I'm sorry, guys. We do another take. Weapons locker key card. Uh-oh. Oh, I have no inventory room. That's really tragic. That's really, really upsetting. Do I just want to smoke this herb, I guess? Just drop it? You want to just throw it away, Nate? Is that your plan? You're going to throw away an herb? That's your strategy here? Well, can't I get the USB drive from this room right now, too, with the hand? I think the first liquor is going to spawn. I will want to make some room first, probably. Yeah, we're just going to drop an herb. That's what happens. That's what happens. Let's go get the shotgun first. We'll come back. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this at exactly the pace I want to. Did I play Separate Ways from Resident Evil 4 on stream yet? Yes, I did. I also want you guys to know, this is one of my first times testing the stream. I don't have the chat open because I don't want to risk putting any more load on the streaming PC. But I am actually streaming this live in 4K on YouTube. So I'm streaming this in 4K resolution, which is the resolution I'm playing the game at. So if you guys like video quality, if you're a nerd, I've got this one 1080p on Twitch, 1080p on TikTok, and 4K on YouTube. But yeah, I did play Separate Ways. I did play Separate Ways DLC. I went through all of it on the hardest difficulty. We completed it in a pretty good time, actually. We got a good score.
That's also on my YouTube channel. So if you go check that out, Heaven, if you search RE4, if you search Separate Ways on my YouTube, you'll find it. It's in 3 parts. I did the whole thing in 3 streams. It was really good. It was really good. Okay, well, we can get... did I cut the bolts? Did I actually cut those bolts I was supposed to cut? I'm kind of being a dum-dum over here. I just want to get the shotgun because I'm very greedy and selfish, even though I don't deserve it. So let's go cut those bolts. Let's just go do it. Let's just go do the thing we're supposed to do. I'm going to drop this stuff off, though. I think that's a smart play. How have you been, Heaven? I was asking folks about their days, asking folks about their favorite Resident Evil games, all that good stuff. I don't think I need these boards yet. I'm going to want these boards for the west hallway when I go back over there. So I think I will bring everything that direction, but I got to clear through this one over here first. I think that's really important to do. And remember, Nathan, if you accidentally use a DLC item, nobody will get that mad at you. So enjoy your life. Marvin, oh, he's out, man. He's out cold. Poor dude. He's had a long day. You're about to get some boba? Nice. What kind of boba do you do? Do you like the takoyaki or... Man, I'm bad with words today. The yogurt balls? Do you like the yogurt balls? I did get a headshot on him. Do you like the yogurt balls in your tea? I personally like milk tea. I do like milk tea, but I do not like the tapioca balls. I understand that this might be considered a hot take. I don't like most matcha or boba stuff, but I do really like milk tea. I really like milk tea, and I really like milk tea with without boba. So, oh, that Zambi, he's still there. We got a lot of guys in here. Oh shit, that's more than I was expecting. Oh, one tap Tommy. One tap Tommy right here. Look at me go. Take him out before he gets through the door. That's what we do. Beautiful. Racking him up. Racking him up. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't put me on the most difficult. I think I'm playing like the normal difficulty, the standard one. I didn't I know, guys, I know. I didn't make things as hard as I could have. It's true. There's several more zombies in this room, though, right? Maybe that. Maybe not. Really? I thought he gets up. That guy's definitely going to break out. Oh, flash grenade. Nice. That is the worst run electrical conduit you've ever seen. Above the reception counter. I'll take a look at it in a sec. He's coming. Woo, juicy. Was in the last room. Oh, jeez. Bro, Plague Bird. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me, bro? How much that zombie pay you to tell me that? Oh, yeah, there's cool electrical wiring in the other room. Where the hell did he come from? Oh, anybody else getting up? Oh, the window. Yeah, no zombies come through that one, I don't think. Oof. Let's heal up. Let's get them herbs going. Anybody else? Anybody else want to make their presence known? Between the lights. Oh, what the hell? You're right. What is this wiring? What? In a police station? I mean, it is a renovated museum from like 1950. I think they don't have... I think the reason why everything is the way it is because they don't have like electrical or cable in the walls. Like, I think they just literally can't do it. You kicked it down just to put it back up again. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about. The conduit. Yeah. Not very cash money. I'm pretty sure... Oh, there's the fuse. Oh, we got a zombie out there. They do try to hide here. They try to hide around the windows. He doesn't want me to know. He doesn't want me to know. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not selfish. I can share. Ooh, I got the handle. We got the handle. High grade gunpowder. Combine. Yeah, let's get some shotgun shells. Hell yeah. Let's party, man. Let's party. No safe in this room though. You'd think with how hard it was to get in here, there'd be a little more. We take this chair out, and I'm pretty sure zombies come through this door now. Here we go. Here we go. Beautiful. Oh! Oh, hell no. Oh. That, man, I thought I was in a Saw movie right there for a second. Jeez. And I like that stuff, but damn. No. I was like, please. I know I just popped his head open, but at the same time, guys, give the man at least his dignity. At least some of his dignity. I think there's another zombie out here though, right? There's gotta be. Where was the one that was running? Not the one that spawned. I thought for sure there was another zombie in here. I'm playing with the ray tracing settings and everything on. I don't think I've actually beaten this. I don't think I've played through this game in its entirety since they added ray tracing. Which Saw movie is the best? My favorite Saw movie is actually the most recent one, Saw 10. For 3 big reasons. A, it's got a lot of Tobin Bell, or to whatever his name is, okay? The hot old guy that plays Jigsaw, and I love him. It's also got the bad guys, the people that he victimizes, you could say, in the movie are all actually really bad people. And aside from that, I mean, those 2 things completely sold me on it. I think it's the best. I think it's the best Saw movie they've ever made. It's very high up there. My top 3 would probably be like 1, 10, and maybe 5, just because I also think Detective Hoffman is really hot. I'm just full confession here, guys. They got some hot police officers. They got some hot police officers in the Saw movies. It's true. So the weapons key card, that's gonna be replaced with the shotgun. I think there's 1 or 2 more areas I can use the cutting tool. Probably can put that. Actually, no. We're going to that hallway right now. So let's take the boards. We can board everything up on the way through. That's gonna save us a lot of agony later in the game. Way later in the game, it's going to save us tremendous agony, and then we'll take this upstairs. But we're going to go to the other safe room before we need that, so we'll put that away. I don't think... Yes, and we do need this, so I think we're good. I think we're good here. The flash grenade we want to save. We're not going to be using that for a while. That's very good against other enemies. You didn't want to see it in theaters because you're a bit squeamish with gore? Saw 10? Yeah, there's some... Yeah, that's fair. I get it. I walked out of Saw 4 when I was 12. I was so excited to see it, and then absolutely could not handle it. So, I completely get you, bro. Did I really blow it? I'm still technically too late? That's fine, I guess.
Oh, what the hell? Damn it.
They coming. There's a lot of them.
Damn it.
I'm like, the guy behind me's not getting back up, is he? Oh, he's still coming. Yeah, she's still alive too.
Son of a bitch.
More will come through these later too, so.
Jesus.
I'm not sure if the zombie from earlier is still in there. Whew, is the headshot more effective? So I think it's pretty much just based on where you're shooting. But all you really need to know is that headshots apply like a modifier, more or less, to the crit rate. Yeah, headshots put a modifier on the crit rate. So I would say it's actually less important. It's less important even that you shoot them in the head, as it is important that you oh, we can get the shotgun now. As you let the reticule zoom all the way in. Critical hits can happen not just in the head, but you can get critical hits on any of the body parts of the zombies. So, you know, just actually killing all of the enemies is the least efficient way to play the game. But, for example, you know, if you were wanted to be really tactical and careful, you could let the reticule zoom in, and it's a lot easier to just blow out one of their kneecaps, and then they're very slow and ineffective, and then you run from them from that point on, kind of a deal. But I do want to get that last window, so let's get it. Let's go see it. Let's pop this zombie.
Fuck you.
The FU. Yeah, that is how I feel. Sup, brah? Yep. Yep. Like cherry sherbet ice cream, I know. Oh, another one came through, huh? Yeah, buddy? Yeah? You gonna get up? Okay, guess not. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, this hallway is finally clear. Yeah, I don't think zombies can come in through these. They try, but they can't. Oh yeah, that one's crawling outside too. That's funny. All right, well, now this pathway is secure at least. But yeah, you can get critical strikes on pretty much any part of the zombie's body. You can destroy their hands, their legs. Some of these guys don't get up for a while if you don't activate them. Look at him. That guy, man, he's just sour about life. All right, so we've got the electronic gadget, so we can do the C4 thing, right? We just need to find the battery for it, which I think is somewhere upstairs. We'll reload the pistol. But we have a lot of shotgun shells, so we are stacked. We are stacked. Gonna put the boards away. We're not gonna need those for a little bit. I don't think we're gonna need the heal. Don't think we're gonna need the grenade. Keeping the knife is like a mild insurance, but not even really a big deal. Not even really a big deal. With all of this stuff, we can go upstairs back through do the library thing now. Yeah. Even if you walk up to that boarded up window, there's nothing he can do to get to you, no matter how hard he struggles. What about the valve handle, Nate? Yeah, I forgot the valve handle downstairs. Look at me forgetting stuff. Like a buffoon. I think we're okay here, though. Let's take the shotgun shells, too. There'll be a few zombies for us to pop here. There'll be a few coming up. Keep trying. Your dad's in a scene as a scientist or doctor or something. That's awesome. Well, I really enjoyed the movie. I know you said he works on the special effects team or something over there. That's pretty cool. Art is art, whether it is offensive, inviting, warm, cold, scary, or heartwarming. It is one of my favorite parts of being alive, to feel things. Truly. He's not a... I don't think this guy's a zombie, right? I'm pretty sure he's... Yeah. No, he's not coming. He's not getting up. He's not getting up. This is where we see the first liquor, though, if I recall. So that's a little bit less bueno. That's a little bit less bueno. Yeah. The move here is you grab the shotgun shells and then you just run straight for the room. Because, yeah. He can't do anything to you there. And then we're in the stars room. This is the offices of everybody from the first game. Right before everything went down. Little first aid spray. They got darts. Lots of shells. Got Chris's jacket. His guitar. Oh, Chris Redfield. What a goofy goober. My favorite part about Jill is that originally, in the original Resident Evil 2, the photo on her desk is, it says, when you inspect it, it says it's of her and her boyfriend. And in this game, they replaced the boyfriend with a golden retriever. It's not an exaggeration. That is Jill Valentine's desk. Yeah. Very, very happy looking pup. We love Goldens. We love Goldens here. So, canonically speaking, Jill Valentine has a golden retriever. Now you know that. Okay, we got the detonator. Office supply internal relocation notice. Heat-resistant 3-number combination safe moved from the STARS office to the West office. So this was the one that I was looking for. The combo is 9-15-7. Yeah, see, I totally forgot. I haven't played this in forever. 9-15-7. And then this is the desk you have to search 50 times to get the picture of Rebecca. But I think the only way to get it in this game is... They made it a little bit harder. You have to come back here at the very end. Eventually, we'll find a USB drive that lets us plug into this computer. A lot of people were upset that they put a USB drive in this game, even though Umbrella clearly demonstrates that it has access to a lot of technology that's a little bit above maybe your standard expectations. Always thought that was funny. Yeah, but the liquors are triggered by sound, so you just... The very first encounter, it will always attack you. The very first encounter with that liquor, it will always attack you, no matter what you do. But all the other ones in the game play by the same rules, which is... As long as you don't run, or shoot, or bump into them, basically, you're fine. There'll be more. There'll be more of them soon. This next part, they get a little bit wild. They get a little bit crazy. I'm gonna try to clear everything out before I actually engage them, though. I don't know. I can't remember if there's a zombie in this room or not. This is just the nasty room. This is the room that's like, you look at this and you're like, oh, this is actually where they dumped all their stuff. It is kind of gross, but at the same time, you know, the toilets don't work, I guess. So this, you know, this people make do. There's really nothing else this could be. Yeah, this guy also, he's alive, by the way. He does get up. Okay. Don't think he's getting back up. Got some more ammo. Yeah, we gotta put the thing there. You gotta put the thing there and blow it up. Oh, yeah, the inventory space. I forgot about that. Some guy's scribblings. Damn them corporate a-holes. I'm gonna blow. I've boarded all these filthy pigs up in a steel pen and set some C4. All I gotta do is detonate it and say sayonara. Crazy, crazy. So this was just some guy who lost his mind, basically. Put a bunch of peeps in this room. Bunch of his colleagues in this room that died or turned into zombies, and he's gonna plant this C4 on the wall just to blow them up for no reason. But it does get you to the next statue, so that's important. I just want to make sure we don't run into a zombie when we go through this door. So let's clear this room out. Where's the chick that was wasting our time earlier? Over here. Where'd she go? That guy gets up too. The FPS on their animations when they're far away from you is so low, so slow. Yeah, she's trying to avoid us. She's trying to dodge us. If the reticule is on them in this engine, nothing's gonna block your shot, by the way. Fun facts. You really think she's done? What an awkward way to fall over. And then this guy's just eating. He's just eating booty. I don't know why. That's what they wanted. And then he kind of, well, wow, he really did put him on his back, huh? Beautiful. Yo, Ray Rain, Resident Evil 2. Yeah, man. It's one of my favorite games. How you doing? After I saw that they were undoing after I saw the PTR update for StarCraft today, I won't lie, I died inside a little bit. But I was very happy to see that ZeroSpace is coming back on Friday. So I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna play Resident Evil for the rest of the week, and then on Friday we're gonna play ZeroSpace, and it's gonna be awesome. That's my game plan. I want to believe that the people running StarCraft can fix it, but the news this week, the news today was not good, man. It was not good. You legit mad? Yeah. It's crazy that Protoss is the only one that doesn't get to use rapid fire for anything. It's kind of messed up. Yeah, you can preset a lot of this. Now when I come here later to do it, all I have to do is just move this to the right once after I break that. But I don't have that tool yet, so I can't break it. Okay. Is there anything else in this room I need? I think there's a key item somewhere. Yeah, right here. This book. Just grab that. You okay, bro? Oh, another knife. Nice. Nice. This leads back to the RPD hallway, but with the liquor. I think there's a laundry room that we can't get into until later in the game. Need like the diamond key, I think, for that one. Second floor map. So we've got the map of the RPD. I actually have a map of the RPD on my wall in my office. I got the collector's edition of this when it came out. It was freaking sweet. All right, let's see. Where's the not some guy's scribblings? Where's Elliot's scribblings? There we go. So for the unicorn, it needs to be fish crab bowl. That's the worst description of those three things probably ever given, but here we are. Here we are. What's in the book? Oh, yes, we got to put this in the guy's hand, right? That's what we need to do. Right on. There's nothing here that we can really get rid of, but we don't need the metal yet either. The puzzle's already done, so we'll be able to do it whenever we come back. We'll be able to just take that out of there. So that's not an issue. But I do need room for the one that the liquor is going to give, which I guess actually we're probably fine with that. I think we're probably fine there. The explosion is gonna... Yeah, I think we're fine. Excited for some ZeroSpace to keep you occupied. Yeah, see a game you love and in this state is legit insane. Can't wait to move on to another RTS, and many people feel the same. Yeah. It's really hard because, you know, for somebody like me, it's like I love StarCraft, and that's always going to be like a huge, huge, huge thing. That's really close to my heart. Like it's always going to be that for me. But by the way, this won't get knocked over. This bookcase doesn't get knocked over if you go to this side before you blow it up. This game looks gorgeous, by the way. Yeah, I'm playing this completely maxed out in 4K. I'm actually running, the stream is in 4K on YouTube. If you want to check, if you get bored at some point today and you want to check that out. I always like having really high quality recordings of, I really like having high quality recordings of games that I play. So yeah, it's just YouTube/Nathanias. It should be on top of the page. I'm sorry, I'm bad. Nathan's bad at getting information out, but the VOD will be there too. The VOD will be there later. All right, yeah, so that's letting you know that the liquor is coming. Let's see, what is the last puzzle? What's the last one here? So for the lady holding the vase, we have portrait, bow, snake. Yeah, YouTube streams are so much better quality-wise. Yeah, Twitch just doesn't have the capability, you know? They're working on it a little bit, but they're playing the slowest game of catch-up of all time with YouTube. Here we go. Where is it? This one, I think, always attacks you no matter what. Can I kill this? Whoo! Twitch has the community and the history. Yeah, exactly. If I could get my whole entire audience to move over, I would. It's just YouTube is, it's like, as much as Twitch is the old boys club of streaming, YouTube is like the least accessible platform of all time. I've just been since I can do my stuff everywhere, I started to do that, since there's a lot of reasons why it makes sense to take advantage of multiple platforms. Perhaps the best thing about streaming on YouTube is that I can just have 4K gameplay out there, which is really nice. Obviously, not everybody's as much of a tech nerd as I am, but if it's something that you want, it's out there. I'm trying to be better about the things that I say, not going super unhinged, you know, being respectful and all that. But now we can go to the first boss fight. This is where the game gets crazy. Poor Martin.
Still alive.
Yeah, he's fighting it. He's fighting it. The TikTok's been pretty cool though. I've only streamed there a little bit. I know there's like political crap going on, but I'm just not thinking about that. But I do think it's been pretty cool. At least I can see that a lot of people swipe by, even though I don't have a lot of viewers on TikTok. I can see that a lot of people are swiping by. So even that is enough mentally for me to be like, okay, people are seeing it, right? People are seeing it. They're deciding. Most of them are deciding immediately. No, they don't want to watch it. That's totally fine. But that is like so much more useful than like the YouTube thing where they just don't show it to anybody at all. I think that makes it really tough. I might just need to grab the first aid for this, Nathan. We're gonna be basic. Be basic today for this fight. We got a big fight coming up. We don't need too much else. We don't need too much else with us here. We could go get the Magnum right now, but I'm not entirely sure that we really need it yet. Yeah. There was a green herb I left in this other room though, so I'm just gonna grab that. So I like YouTube for VOD storage. As long as the video is under 6 hours, even if it's 4K, I can do a lot. I can do a lot with it. I can edit it down and cut it into other stuff and export it, so if YouTube doesn't want to share stuff to people that follow you or to other people that watch stuff, then perhaps the best move is to simply use them as a free 4K VOD storage. Spooky.
So it goes underground. Huh. That's it. That's our way out.
Dude, they're giving away 4070s.
Marvin! It's time to go. Hey, Marvin.
Oh, he's
You
struggling.
need to go to a hospital right now.
No, save yourself.
Come on, I've got you.
Go!
Look, we can still make it out of here together. You just can...
Ooh.
It's too late.
That 1911 looking good though.
I tried, Leon. But I couldn't stop it. We can't let this thing spread. It's on you now. Just go.
I understand.
I understand. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. First day on the job, man. This is first day on the job. It's not even supposed to be here today. It's crazy.
I won't let you down, Marvin.
And that is the end of chapter 1, basically. Almost. Big boss fight coming. You need to find a tool to actually open it back up. So you actually can't go back out here. It closes behind you the first time. This is kind of a cool room though. You have a model of the police station right here, like a full model of it, shrunk down. It's kind of neat to see. There's a couple of issues with it because it's not really detailed. It's missing like that fire railing area on the side here, but it's pretty cool. Got a globe. Got some, you got a weird looking statue there. You got I guess a unicorn statue right there. RPD, little banner guys. Whose desk is this? Great question. Great question. No answers. You don't get answers like that. Okay. This next fight. this is the frames per second fight, I believe. This is the 144 FPS battle. I think we should be pretty straightforward here. You just swipe them with a knife, and even with all my settings cranked all the way up, I've still got over 120 FPS. So it really should just be a matter of smacking him with the knife a few times. So let's go. This boss is actually best dealt with using the knife, unless you have like a PlayStation 4 and you're only getting 20 FPS. Then the knife is not very useful in this fight. This game has one very specific caveat to it that is unique compared to all the other Resident Evil games. You get a knife and it can break. It uses up durability based on how much of the enemy you hit. So every frame that the knife makes contact with an enemy model, it deals its damage. So all that to say, if you have a really high frame rate, the knife does a lot more damage because you can be in an animation. You can be in an animation where you deal a ton of damage. So The higher your frame rate, the more damage you deal. Also, the knife breaks faster. So it's one of those things that cause this game to end up with multiple different categories as far as speedrun is concerned. Because anybody that does this ends up with a lot of extra resources. This is my friend Jeremy. I forgot to Venmo him back for a beer last night, so he's just asking me if I could please give him any cash I have in my back pocket. Do I speedrun? Sometimes. I used to. I used to on this one and Resident Evil 1. I've done all of these. I've gotten the highest rank possible in this game. But the idea is you want your arm to go through as much of him as possible, and the damage is just crazy, so. And then when he grabs you to squish your head, you jam the knife into him. That breaks your first knife. This is literally the strategy. And then you take your second knife, and it's usually just a few swipes. A little bit less stressful than Tinder. Yeah, Will.I.am, Burks. Oh, no. Smacked him with a knife too many times. Now he needs to jump off a cliff.
Hasta luego.
No, this isn't Resident Evil 4. This isn't 4. Not yet. We're getting there.
Somebody's watching me.
I always feel like somebody's watching me. It's like those police reports where they were stabbed 117 times. Yeah. Isn't that the Scream Killer's whole thing, right? It's the Scream Killer's whole entire thing is that it has to be a lot of stabs, right? Yeah. That's Ghostface's MO. I think they made a play on him in that it was the same thing with the killer from that one movie. Have you guys seen the Amazon movie, Totally Killer? It has the mom from Modern Family in it. That's the only character that I can remember. I thought that was actually pretty good for a modern campy horror movie. You just all you have to do is suspend your disbelief of crappy science explanations in film, and it was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed it a lot. That killer in that one has a similar MO of it has to be dramatic. Very, very dramatic. Was the new Scream good? I don't know how many ones Jenna Ortega has been in. We tried to watch one of the new ones, and I didn't really like it. I'll be honest with you. I haven't really enjoyed Scream. The biggest problem with Scream is that they're struggling from the same problem that like Ghostbusters has, which is they want to reboot it and milk the brand forever, but nobody's interested because they just like the original stuff. So the only way that you can get people, to watch it, is by adding stuff from the older films. So they're like, the only reason to watch this movie is for the cameo from the characters that were in the original movie. That's what Scream became. It's literally a parody of itself, but like not even in a good way. They don't make fun. It doesn't make fun of itself. It's just like, we have good reasons for all the characters from the first movie that are still alive to be in every movie. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Nate, yeah, they had a cameo in Scream 5. No, I tried to look at, I think like the last 3 Scream movies all have all of them. So it's just, And it's always like, oh, who's the killer? And I'm like, guys, you can't do this 8 times in a row. You can't do this 8 times in a row. You can't have the appeal of going to see the new Scream movie be Courtney Cox showing up when you've absolutely milked Courtney Cox to death in every single other movie already. I know that might be considered a hot take, but Scream fell off really badly for me. And then bringing in Jenna Ortega was just like, oh, this is the person people like in horror stuff now. But that's also not really it. Like, is she cool? Yes. Does she sell me on a Scream movie? No, Absolutely not, because she's not that expressive of a character typically, right? You know, the whole point is that the guys like the killers in the first movie are like the total jagoffs in the entire film. It's done in a very deliberate way that makes it more interesting because of that. But then they take away the mystique and they're like, well, actually, the whole entire reason why any of these movies matter is because the killer is some random person that you don't see coming. And I'm like, that wasn't it. Yeah, I know. I'm being a bit of a bummer about the Scream movies, but they just... I looked at a bunch of reviews for the new Ghostbusters film, and it made me... It just flashbacked straight back to that. Like, my mind just immediately went, oh my god, this is exactly what I'm talking about here. This is exactly what I was talking about. So we're going to have the zombie dogs up next. We're going to need our ammo. It's time to start killing stuff again. It's time to get back into combat. After that boss fight, if you're killing with the knives, you just have so many resources. Cameos couldn't save Jurassic World. No, they could not. But they did have Jimmy Buffett. Rip. Shout out to Margaritaville, you know? I mean, I don't know that they're necessarily the most prestigious organization in the world, but I appreciate their motto. It is in fact always 5 o'clock somewhere. If I had a pocket universe, I would call it my 5 o'clock-averse. Here we are. I think this is where we meet Ada. Oh. Ada, wait. You're thinking of Expendables type movie with a dozen killers from different horror movie franchises? That'd be fun. I'd like to watch Samara team up with Freddy Krueger.
You gotta be kidding me.
Like he comes out of the alarm clock, she comes out of the TV. Yeah.
Get off of me!
That sounds exciting. I like that a lot.
Hey,
Who is that?
stay sharp.
If you don't have any bullets, you can still do that, even if you're completely out of ammo. I love cutscenes.
Lower it. FBI.
That's what she said.
Sorry. Thank you. For your help.
Surprised you made it this far.
FBI, huh? What's going on here?
Sorry, that information's classified.
Where you going?
Do yourself a favor. Stop asking questions and get the hell out of here.
I never got the hate for the new Ada actress.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you!
I never really understood what it was about the new voice actress for her that people didn't like. I think she ended up doing Welcome to Raccoon City as well, right? Am I crazy? I think that actress ended up getting that movie cast because of this game, which is really cool. All right, so we've got a couple different paths that we can go now. I think we have to go visit the boy in prison over here and get the rest of the parts, right? We start this puzzle. Ada, kind of a baddie, huh? Yeah, she is. Ada is the baddie of Resident Evil. The only thing you need to know about Ada is that the entire plot of Resident Evil 6 involves one man turning like half of Shanghai and Washington D.C. into zombie monsters, literally just because she wouldn't be his girl. He tried to clone her. That was it. And the clone thing turned into a whole new virus and killed everybody. Straight up. These games are kind of deep fried in some ways. You know what, bro? I don't trust you. Sorry, dog. I'm a character from Breaking Bad. This is how it works. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up? Good to see you. You need some nuggies? You hungry in there? You want a beer? Oh, I see you got a little snack, actually. My bad. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we're just chilling. Yeah, that doesn't work because the power's not on, right? That's the whole thing. There's no power here yet.
Hello?
She's magical, comes out of nowhere, does anything. Level 100 god tier fighter. Yes. Yes. Level 100 rogue,
Hello,
perhaps.
human?
You been here long?
Long enough. Are we the last ones alive?
No, there's a few of us.
Huh. That's good news, I guess.
Yeah.
That's of course Iron sent you.
Irons. You mean Chief Irons? Is he still around?
Who cares? Hopefully he's somebody's dinner by now.
What do you mean by that?
He's the bastard that locked me in here.
I'm sure he had a good reason.
He did. I was about to blow the whistle on his dirty ass. I'd have done the same thing to him, I guess.
Ruh-roh.
Hey.
We're the last ones. We'll get through this, buddy. It's all good.
I'll give you this. There's no other way out of that parking garage. Believe me.
Sorry, I can't do that. I have to talk to the chief first.
Look, we're both prisoners in this station. So either we play nice and help each other out, or... Shit. It's coming.
What?
It's
What's
coming.
Come on. Come on, don't be an asshole. Okay, you need this. Just get me the fuck out of here.
This gets graphic. It's my favorite, one of my favorite cutscenes in Resident Evil history. Oh, straight across the wall. Oof. Yeah, he got Glenn from Walking Deaded right there. What the hell?
Who is that?
It's just me. So we can put that thing away.
Oh.
I don't even know what happened. It just happened so quick.
Oh yeah, brother.
I told you to get out of here. You wouldn't want to end up like Ben, would you?
You knew him?
X gonna give it to you.
Informant. Had information of use to my investigation.
Oberyn Martell, yes.
Hey, you can't keep walking away from me.
Never
I
forget.
don't even know your name.
Catwalking down the jail cells.
I'm Leon Kennedy.
Find a way out, Leon. Before it's too late.
There are, what, like 8
Name's Ada.
or 9 Resident Evil games. I think mainline games there are
I
8.
guess the deal's on.
In none of those games, at no point in this entire game franchise, by the way, do you ever learn anything about who Ada is working for. It's implied that she's kind of working for Wesker at some points. It's implied that she's kind of working for a different group that you actually just never get to know anything about. And then on some level, it's also like she might be a foreign government spy. It's really never made clear. They don't answer those questions. They simply don't. Oh, poor dude.
What in the world?
Nasty way to go, bro. Yeah. Yeah, you could say he had quite a headache. All right, we got the tool. Yeah, and there's a puzzle to do with those. So we got to get the power. We got to get the power boxes now. So there's a key down here that we're going to get from the morgue, and then we go back into the police station. So this just tells you what you need. So it's telling you that there's a power part in the generator room, and there's one in the clock tower. That's when Mr. X starts to hunt us down when we get out of here. What about this guy? He's not even going to react to me being here. He doesn't care. He doesn't love me. I like that Leon's breathing heavily, though, because he's aiming at a zombie. They have a lot of really small touches like that. It just sounds like you don't know who she works for. No, you're not getting it. The game never tells you. She is that good. She is that good. Fun fact. Ada is the secret 4th campaign in Resident Evil 6. And even in that campaign, you do not get to learn anything about her. Even though that game is co-op and she operates entirely on her own, you can play co-op in that campaign and it just generates a random generic military soldier guy as the teammate. That is it. They don't. You're not a person. You're not a character that you're not in any cutscenes. You literally do not exist. You are just some completely unnamed, unmentioned guy that at no point is ever referenced or pointed out ever again. You are literally an NPC. Yes. So they don't want to, they wouldn't even attempt to come up with an explanation for why she would be working with anybody else. So, yeah. It's nuts. It's crazy. It is. It is crazy. There's going to be more pups coming after us soon. You can't go through that door. Claire gets to go through there. We don't get to go in there. That's the elevator to the police chief's office, is through that door. But you don't go into that part of the RPD at all. So when you play as Leon, there are certain parts of the map that you don't get to go to. And when you play as Claire, it's the same thing. You think she's a spy from Australia? She has some pretty complicated, impossible technology in this game, so I do think it's fair. I think literally unnamed, not acknowledged NPC soldier is your spirit animal. Yeah. If there's any consolation, you spend most of the game crawling through tunnels behind her, so... I'm not going to tell you that's the right thing to do. Just, you know, you don't get to have a name, so... These guys all break out, so I hate having to do this, but this is our insurance policy, guys. I'm sorry. I actually do think I need to go to the other room first, though. Lickers don't spawn here yet. Lickers do eventually spawn here. It took me watching someone do this to find out you could do this. I had to do this the hard way multiple times. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean the hard way? Do you need help? I got you, bro. If you got any questions about these games, I have played this game. I'm gonna alt tab for the first time today. I'm gonna tell you my Steam hours on this. 79.7 hours, so. Oh, taking the dogs out in the cages? Yeah. I've played this too many times. Message from Mr. Raccoon. That's just letting you know that there's some bobbleheads on the map to go get. I think there are enemies in this room that you can pop here in the range before you commit. Yeah, these guys do get up. These guys all get up, actually, once you turn the power on, so.
Fucking hell.
There's one more, I think. Yeah. Sorry, Sharon.
You bastard.
You bastard. Now, if that's not a 90s cuss. She's made more out of lead than flesh. Oh, with a flourish, too. Okay. You could be a JoJo enemy. Is that enough? You done? Okay. I think she's cooked. And let's just double tap this guy. Okay, we're safe. Nice shooting though. Nice shooting range. Real life practicality to it. They've got a good sense of humor. Capcom has a pretty good sense of humor. I like these guys a lot. I'm actually partnered with them. I told them I was going to be doing these streams this week. They give us keys for games and stuff. I might play through these again at some point in the near future. I think they're going to be sending me a copy of Dragon's Dogma too. So I don't know if I'm going to stream it. I kind of want to try it and see how I feel about it first. But they are doing like a creator challenge, so I'm slightly more motivated than normally. They're like, if you're one of our people and you don't play this game, if you try it, we will enter you into a raffle for some pretty cool stuff. So Capcom's creator program is really nice. Like they give us a lot of opportunities to do cool stuff. They give us their games, but I was supposed to get some extra copies of this. I was gonna get some codes for Resident Evil 1 and 2, since they've been out for a long time now. We're allowed to request codes for giveaways. But I guess that they're probably just a little busy. I only submitted it on Monday, so I usually hear back within like a week-ish. But they're probably not going to send me the code until Dragon Dogma 2 is actually out. So whatever the release day of that is, they usually give us our copies the day before. So if you tuned into me playing Resident Evil 4 remake, I actually played it the day, like a day or two before it came out. So they're just awesome. I know some people have problems with Capcom, but honestly, like most of it is just their, you know, the modding stuff or whatever. But I absolutely love their games. I love their games, and they're one of the few companies that I feel like hasn't deliberately and shitified things, you know, just for money. There's some things that they do that I think are actually not that bad, right? Like you can pay $5 to unlock everything in the game, like all the bonus weapons and stuff. Like if you wanted to play this game but you were too scared to actually play it, they at least have something for you. You can do that. Like, would I blame someone for doing that? No. This zombie is alive, by the way. He has the key that we need. But you can actually kill him before you fully take this out. So you can tell that it's alive because Leon breathes heavily. Do you guys see this? See the way he's kind of freaking out and breathing heavily? I think we're fine. I think that's it. He is always going to get up, by the way. One of my other... You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to do it. You can even cut this dude's legs off before you do this. Watch this. Watch what happens. No matter what you do, he always jump scares you. You guys saw everything I did, right? He won't be able to attack, but... Always. And that's it. He's dead. This was your first Resident Evil game. It's great. You know, so I think most of you guys know by now. I grew up in a single parent household. I was just raised by my dad, and one of my babysitters growing up, Amy, she was great. She introduced me to Resident Evil, and I think it was through... Yeah, this guy doesn't have anything. He's got a flash grenade, but that's not worth it. It's not worth it for his zombified, but... I don't think there's anything else we actually need here. We can just go. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we can just go. And then we can use the tool. Use that crank. Crank that soldier boy. But yeah, she would always load the game during the giant alligator part in the original Resident Evil 2. I would watch her and her boyfriend play Resident Evil. And yeah, so I watched her boyfriend play through all of Resident Evil 1 when I was like probably 7 or 8, and then she played Resident Evil 2, and I fell in love with that. I was so scared. I was like terrified of it when I was a little kid. And then I think just the early exposure kind of led to me eventually liking it a lot more. So I was going to say, there's a power puzzle we have to do here, isn't there? Mix them herbs together. And this is the objective that we're looking for. This is the box that we need. But we can't go upstairs until we turn on the power to that door. So a couple of dogs. This is when all the zombie dogs spawn here. Things are about to get crazy. It's a pretty simple voltage puzzle. You just have to get both of them into the red. One of them needs a little more juice than the other, so. Yeah. Let's see. Is it these guys? There you go. It's just the second two. Can't wait for your ZeroSpace stream again. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I know I was really worried about the security vulnerability in StarCraft this week. I don't know if you guys heard, but there was a big hack in Apex Legends, and people have kind of been noticing that the arcade's been being used to crash people's StarCraft clients through bad junk data getting force downloaded when you try to load the list of arcade games. So when I thought about how many people would be targeted by this if they deliberately made it seem like it wasn't a dangerous threat or a risk, I thought to myself, well, if they were gonna wait and then try and jump somebody, who would it be? And I'm like, probably a streamer, right? I'm a streamer. StarCraft people really don't like me, so I thought if anybody's gonna get hacked from this stupid arcade thing, I'm like, and nothing bad will happen until I stream and accidentally activate it. And then I'm like, I don't want my account to get banned for some hack or whatever. And so I got a little bit nervous. Today, the guy that actually did the Apex Legends hack, he actually came out and publicly said that he didn't want anybody to be afraid. He said that he only hacked the actual Apex Legends process specifically because he hates EA and thinks that they're a bad company. And he said that he specifically hacked the players that he chose because he thought that it would generate good publicity for them, since nobody would believe that they were the kinds of players that could cheat. So, absolutely fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. But that guy's whole entire thing was just giving EA the biggest middle finger imaginable. And then he just comes out and he's like, guys, you don't have to worry about anti-cheat. You don't have to worry about Steam. You don't have to worry about EA. He said, I only have the ability to target people through the game itself. And I was like, well, StarCraft is probably safe. But then, you know, the news today, I was like, I think I'm just going to wait till ZeroSpace on Friday. And because you can win a 4070, did you guys, if you go to my Discord in the announcements tab, I posted the photo from their announcement. It's also linked in the video that I made this week. Oh, these guys. Yeah, we need to get boards. You do want to board up this hallway. So now we're looping back around to that first room where the dude got cut in half. So there's a huge celebration that they're doing for this alpha phase. The ZeroSpace, they've been funding themselves a lot off of their Kickstarter that they did, but it's probably also worth mentioning. No, they're still a small studio, so the getting people to sign on as the game is being developed gives them a little more financial breathing room. So, by the way, this is my own speculation. I'm not repeating anything that I've heard from anybody over there. My assumption is that it's really important for them to generate hype. I think it's really important for them to generate hype for the alpha, even if they've still got a long way to go, right? So that they can get there, because their game's amazing and it plays really well. But they're doing they're giving away 3 4070s. They're giving away lifetime DLC codes for everything that ever releases in the game. They've got some pretty fun prizes, and you don't even have to play the game to win them. I'm going to be streaming the game on Friday, and I'm going to be streaming it a lot. And all you have to do is watch. You can win. You get points to be entered into the giveaways just by watching people play the ZeroSpace beta. So to me, that's like one of the nicest things the developer can do, because immediately people are incentivized to watch even if they don't want to, because they might win a free graphics card, you know? And I don't have the money to be giving away free graphics cards. I wish I could give you guys a graphics card. If I was a billionaire, we'd do the sickest giveaways here all the time. Well, it's just not in the cards, babe. So I do like that. Oh, this is how we get yeah. We have to take this to the car, to the car downstairs, so we can use this to get another mod. I think that gives us the laser sight, if I recall correctly. Or maybe only Claire gets the laser sight in this game. I think it's the compensator. I think you get the compensator for the Matilda. My memory's a little fuzzy. I haven't played this that recently. Anyway, let's put more of this stuff away, because I just have too much. Hardly need the pistol anymore, but let's just grab everything. Anything else here? Oh, magnum rounds. Oh yeah, and the fuse. Obviously, we need the fuse. Yeah. Do you think what he did really encourages more behavior like this? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I kind of realized this a long time ago. As one of the first generation, I'm gonna say, as one of the first generation like Twitch personalities, like you see all the ups and downs that you go through, and there's other parts of the cycle that are actually kind of crazy to think about too. Like there's this sense that if you want to keep up with people when it comes to content, then you always have to outdo them, right? People don't think, oh, I just need to be better or higher quality or more consistent. They think, I have to push the limits always, or you don't get any attention, because there's so much stuff out there nowadays. People get desensitized really quickly, and they're like, oh yeah, that's crazy, bro. Okay, what else is happening today? Like, that's, you know, it just happens. So I think about it like a guy doing that for attention and then seeing the positive response that he gets. Yes, we blocked that one. But a guy doing it for attention like that and then seeing the positive response that he gets, yeah, there's the zombies that were over here. Yeah, I see you, bro. I'm not taking no chance. Double tap yo ass, son. Let's go. You too. You too. Get another knife. Hell yeah. Now he's a zombie. Oh, little baby zombie. It's a shame. Kind of want to go get that attachment, though. Before Mr. X spawns, anyway, I should try to get as much done as I can. Let's go get the car. I don't even remember what's in the car. We might as well go check it out. I think the next time we come down here, there will be liquors, so... Let's not make it any harder than it has to be. Actually, don't we have a key in this room now, too? I think this was Diamond as well. Yeah. Is this the one with Nemesis? No. This is the one with Mr. X. But yeah, that escalation, Ray Rain. I do feel like the problem with that is he's gonna get so much positive attention, right? He's gonna end up getting so much positive attention from that it's gonna become a whole thing. So I do understand what you mean from that perspective. You don't want to encourage more stuff like that. But I think, honestly, I'm just gonna say it. This might sound really crazy, but that's the cyberpunk future we're headed towards. White hat hackers, black hat hackers, and gray hat hackers that nobody agrees are good or bad people because they're going to do big things to disrupt corporations that are treating their employees and customers poorly. And morally speaking, they can completely justify themselves because the only people that are missing out, the only people that are really being hurt by their actions are everybody that works there. You know, the fans, they miss the ability to play the game for a little bit when the server goes down or when stuff like that has to be fixed. But I just think that as long as we continue to have like the separation of ownership of like the people that make the games and developer respect, the further we get into this constant, you know, anti-capitalism stuff with how bad these companies treat people and don't pay taxes and stuff, I think more people are, it's going to be the easiest way to score points. It's going to be to F with corporations. You see that, right? Dude became a hero overnight and a villain to the other half, but what can you really say? What can you really do? It's nuts. Makes the industry look like a joke. I'm going to be real with you though. Man, if there's anything I've learned about esports in the last 4 years, it's that everything that we thought was wrong. So, or all the people in charge definitely made some very, very poor decisions. I think largely esports' main issue has very little to do with anything from the players or cheats. I don't even think cheats are that high up on the list of problems, if I'm going to be honest. I think it mostly has to do with really bad management, right? You just don't see the proper facilitation of those scenes and communities for the most part. Apex, I guess first party esports are really the only ones that still exist. Almost everything is gone. You should see, yeah, it's tough. What I've been hearing from like on the StarCraft side, even for this upcoming season, is like really, really messy internally. But the whole esports industry has been in a very, very rough place the last few years. Even StarCraft, right, is like completely propped up by Saudi Arabia. Without the investment and support of them basically owning the game, there would be nothing, right? The scene would die overnight. It's crazy. Just so much money got spent. So many events happened, so many things happened, and nobody actually did anything with it to be able to make it last long term. You hate to see it. He actually wasn't dead. That's crazy. Bro. little man gonna grab me again? I don't want that. I didn't mean to call you little. You're just in half. What was that? Thought I heard a shuffling. Oh, shit. There we go. You coming in? Yeah, Overwatch League. Overwatch League was a big one. You know, this is something that I learned. This is privileged information that I used to have from a very long time ago that is no longer relevant, but it was a very big deal when the news broke that the guy in charge of Overwatch League was leaving Blizzard and going to work at Epic Games. And that guy, his last pitch to Blizzard before he left to Epic, and the reason why he left the company was because he wanted to open up the franchising to require the teams to roster a player in each of the other Blizzard games. That was his plan, to try and bring it together. And they wanted to merge WCS with the Overwatch League and just have StarCraft on a side stage for the big Overwatch events so that they could do basically more with the same amount of space when they rent out venues or get studios. They had a whole big pitch. They had a whole big plan to bring WCS in and Hearthstone, and it was going to be a big homogenized league. And the only reason it didn't happen is because the people at Activision just didn't see how they were going to make any money from telling people to play StarCraft or those other games. That's it. It's the only reason it never happened. Yeah, come here. Come in, buddy. It's all good. Break that window open. Let's go, dog. This window doesn't exist. Fun fact. Yeah, come here. Come in, bro. You're not going to do it. You won't. You won't. That window does not exist. Actually, a bunch of these windows don't exist here. This is one of the very few areas in the game that just actually has broken logic for the map. It's one of the very few obvious flaws in the game. I'll show you when we get to the other side of it. How about we take his kneecap? No? Okay, yeah, he did. So anyway, fun fact. Look out this window, right? You guys see this window? You see the two barrels? Do you see the wheelbarrow in the back? You guys see this? You see there's a door there, there's a brick building and a tree. Do you see this power transformer outside the window? Pay attention. This is going to be on the test. Remember this view. Remember this view, okay? Remember this view. The big pipe, right? Big pipe in front of this window. Boarded up. Boarded up window with a big pipe in front of it, okay? Remember this. I'm about to reference it in a couple of minutes. It's just funny, that's all. It's just a funny thing. It is the biggest inconsistency that I have been able to find in the entire game. It's absolutely not a diss or anything like that. I just find it humorous because game development is hard. Game development is hard. I don't pretend it's easy. I certainly couldn't do it if my life depended on it, and I wouldn't pretend that I could. I think we can clear out some other zombies from this room. We have to go here later. Yeah, we want to go into this room first. I think we can clear the zombies out from here. Oh no, okay, you can kind of see into that room, but you can't kill the zombies from there. That's fine. Let's see what we got. More bullets. I'll take those. Surely it's not copy pasted. No, you'll see. You'll see. It's funnier than that. It's funnier. Oh! Bro, you scared? I'm trying to talk to chat, man. Come here. Come here, Glenn. You can pick your knife out of him after you kill them when you stab them with it like that. That gear is necessary for the puzzle that we're working on. I actually think we might be able to pick that up already. Employee of the month. Marvin. Oh. But this just leads back out to the third floor of the RPD wing. So you can't actually even open the door from this side. You have to get there from the library. You have to get there from the library. I don't know why I just picked that up. I needed room. I needed to pick this up. I need 2 spaces for this. Wow. That's frustrating. I don't like that. Oh, wait. Can I just reload my pistol? And then throw away this blue herb I don't need? Yeah, that works. That works. Save some time. Save some time. Shave the whales. Save the whales. Something, something. There are a few other places I can use that key. That would be nice to do before Mr. X spawns. Should I? Should we clear out the RPD before we spawn Mr. X? This is a point of no return. It is. Man, you know what, Nathan? You did want to tell everybody the story, so just tell the damn story. I'm going to show you guys that other hallway. I don't want you to forget. I could go do a bunch more things, but I actually do not want you to miss. I don't want you to miss this very valuable information.
Damn it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say cheats. Exactly. I wouldn't say cheats are super normalized in esports. I think that esports encompasses an insignificant amount of gaming volume. I think that there are reasons why it's important. The same reason why celebrity stuff is important to people. Even if you don't have any competitive aspirations, most people know of somebody that they like that's competitive, or they're inspired by someone that's competitive. Come here. That's a reference to the original game, by the way. Hey, so by the way, you guys remember what I was telling you about? The window with the transformer, right? Well, first of all, this window doesn't exist because this isn't the window that's next to the transformer, and the corner of the hallway was right there. Spooky. This is the window next to the transformer. Obviously, you'll notice that the window itself is completely intact, even though a zombie supposedly broke it open and crawled in from the other side. You guys remember that? It is now completely fixed with 0 issue on the outside. Now, do you guys remember the window that was right behind this pipe? You guys remember the window that was right next to this one and right next to this pipe? You could see the pipe through the window. You guys remember that? That's what I'm saying. This is some oddly specific trivia. I notice stuff. I don't know. I'm a weird guy. It's just the kind of thing I notice. Remember the barrels? The wheelbarrow? Remember that view I told you about? Right here. This is it. This is the exact spot, right? There's really no denying it. And then there's just no window there. Even though that hallway has 3 windows, and one of them doesn't exist. And one of them is indestructible. And then the other 2, there's 2 more windows on this side that are just not there. If you go back inside, you'll see the windows from the inside. You won't see them from the outside. There you go. Now, if anybody ever tells you Resident Evil 2 Remake is a perfect game, you can say no. There's nothing else like that I've noticed in the game, mostly because there are very few areas where you can go to both sides of a window that are not in the same room. Someone lose a key. Well, you know what? I actually did lose a key. Wow, that's really sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you. That's incredible. Is it separately loaded areas? Yes, yes. The re-engine is fantastic. The game only loads the room that you're in and the room that you're going into. It's very, very efficient in terms of resource management that way. Fun fact, the Mr. X actually walks on the wireframe of the map, even when the map's not being rendered. He is not RNG. He literally walks through the wireframe and turns invisible when he's not in the same room as you. It's crazy. You still hear the sound effect of him walking, and he is always somewhere in the map, even if you can't see it. Like if you use, like some people would use the cheat engine to zoom out of the game and try to look through walls and stuff when he was in the game. And I think there was even a developer diary where they showed what it looks like. But he turns invisible and he moves twice as fast when he's not in the same room as you. And then he only spawns as he approaches a door, and then he slows down and slowly opens the door and approaches you. But otherwise, he just completely roams. He just completely roams randomly on his own. So it's fascinating, right? Video games, technology. Wow. Okay, I've got the key. I think we put out the fire, right? So now we just... yeah, now we just go. We got the water going out now, so that should put out the fire, and then Mr. X will spawn. Yeah, it's just separately loaded areas. The inside, you know, this all here is one level, right? This is one level. I haven't gone out of my way to try to find that many other specific inconsistencies like that, but it's just the biggest one. It's just the biggest one. And now the fire's out. You know how movies have those short videos in the menu explaining different parts of the film? They should do that in game with games. Resident Evil is pretty good. I think that's one of the things Capcom really excels at. It's very hard to get lost in one of these games. That said, you know, I think they got a little bit of heat over the yellow paint or yellow tape in Resident Evil 4, but holy shit. Oh, you got me. Got me with the throw. You kind of have to bait him. First. Yeah. Yeah, you suck at the game. We know. They actually finished games back in the day. The devs, you mean? Things did used to be pretty different. That's true. These games are pretty good, though. I mean, that specific caveat just seems like a small oversight, right? The only reason I even noticed that is because I played this game way more than any human should. Yeah, look at Big Daddy Mr. X. He's coming. He's coming for me. Sup, Marvin? Sup, bro? How you doing? You're a zombie now? Sorry to hear that.
Oh, no. I'll stop this, Lieutenant. I promise.
I'll stop this, Lieutenant. I promise. And then you're like, well, how do I get to a safe room in this situation, right? Tricky. Tricky. Murderer. Yeah, I am. He shot Marvin in the head. That's what you're supposed to say. That's what Twitch chat is supposed to say when that happens. You guys are supposed to say Nate shot Marvin in the head, okay? That's the quote. Girlfriend always says you sound like Mr. X when you walk because of boots. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. Whoa. Nice dodge. It's okay to be sad sometimes. Huh? Yeah, I don't know how I dodged him. I'm playing too much resistance, I guess. So, fun fact, Mr. X, because I'm playing standard difficulty, if I don't run or shoot my weapon, he actually doesn't respond. He won't automatically find me. When you play on the hardcore difficulty, he always is walking towards you, but he doesn't. So if you play this on like the regular difficulty, the most important thing to know is that running draws him and using your weapon. But if you just walk, if you just regularly walk, not only do you not trigger the lickers, but you won't trigger Mr. X either. So once he hears you, he actually, I think, his speed increases. So they simulate him. He does actually walk through the wireframe outside the map. He gets to walk through the wireframe. He's the only unit in the game that gets to do that. And he moves, I think it's like almost 5 times speed towards you when you do that. So he doesn't teleport. There was a lot of people that thought he teleported when they released the game, but he doesn't teleport at any point. He does, however, have some pretty smooth moves. So I think there's a liquor in this hallway that we can probably deal with the knife if I just walk up to it. But maybe we take some precautions here. Maybe I grab a grenade. Do I need the grenade? Absolutely not. Do I want the grenade? Absolutely. Let's see. Do we really need anything else here? Probably not too much. I could put some of this stuff away. There's no more zombies. We killed all the zombies in the police station. Almost all of them. The shotgun is enough for those guys. I think the shotgun does less damage to the liquor. Like this game actually has Brood War level. If you guys probably know what I'm talking about. This game has StarCraft Brood War level damage types. So the pistol is the only weapon that does the full damage to like everything. And then the oh shit. Did I use a flash grenade? Bro, Nate, that's what you use that on? Really? Nate, come on, dog. Just kill it. You're embarrassing yourself now. You're embarrassing yourself now. That's pathetic, Nate. Yeah, so he's coming. The shotgun is so much worse than the grenade launcher. It is. The shotgun is much worse than the grenade launcher. But you know what the problem with that is? The biggest problem with that is I hate playing Claire's campaign in this game. I absolutely hate playing as Claire. I do not like the orphanage part of the game at all. I think it's the only thing that's a little too much, personally. The running around as a scared little girl from the creepy old guy, I don't like that. Yeah, you guys can't get through. You guys can't get through there. Nathan boarded up all the other windows, bitch. Yeah, I boarded up all the windows. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing. Keep on running. Keep on running. Normally, this part is an absolute nightmare. If you come here and any of these windows are uncovered, when you come here with this key, you guys can all see right now that nothing is really happening. But if you come into this room and you don't have the key, and you don't have those windows blocked, like 5 or 6 zombies pour in. There's a lot. Why don't I like it? It's just it's a really over the top bit where you literally play as like a small child that has no way to defend yourself, and you have to hide from the police chief. I just don't like it. I think that it's something that even if I like these games, playing through it isn't fun, because I think it's like, if I had to ask myself what's one part of this game that would most likely make people not want to watch no matter what, it's that. So, yeah, that's about it. Oof. Absolutely just got wrecked. Yeah, so I was talking about, anyway, if you watch a Claire run, you'll find out, but it's just a little bit much for me. Oh, he's coming. Where is he coming from? What's the angle? What angle is he taking? He doesn't sound that close. I think we're okay. Maybe we grab a heal? Classic CQC grenade. I didn't get the Magnum because I never got the book, so I never got the USB key. So I'm playing like a noob here. I deliberately didn't want to take this too seriously. I was scared. I really don't want to like get my shoulders all hunched up and be like, "Nyeh." Did I start this from the start this stream? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. This isn't my first time playing the game, though. Just to be clear, I've beaten this probably 30 times, maybe 30-ish times. He's not gonna catch me. Let's just go. He's not close enough. Oh, he hears me. He's pissed. Seem to be going super fast. Yeah. In some areas, I'm going slow. In others, I'm going pretty quick. But yeah. You don't really need the Magnum if you do the knife thing against Birkin. So you have so much resources at that point that the game kind of just snowballs. All you have to do is use the knife to take out the first boss, and then all the ammo they give you for free to beat that boss. All the extra ammo they just give you specifically for that boss fight. You just take it and clear out the rest of the game with it. Juicy. Oh, shit. Yeah, well, I heard you're not allowed in the clock tower room, sir. I heard you're not allowed in here. Is that true? Oh, somebody's mad because he don't got his tendies. He don't got his tendies. Hang on. He's... Yeah, destroy the head. Removing the head or destroying the brain. Sup, son? What you gonna do? What you gonna do about it, huh? You mad? You mad? You mad? Yeah, your hat's not even in style, bro. Go back to 1950, son. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, huh? Yeah? You belong in a black and white film, not a game with color. Ah, yes. The cog. It's cogging time. Actually, I do think we have to put this one into the incorrect gear first to break it, right? It doesn't actually work, but it kind of brings this thing down. Yeah, I think you do take it for the other gear. And then it doesn't fit on this one, does it? No. I like that it shows you trying to fit it in, though. That half second where he's between the door and the door frame as it's closing and we thought he'd get pushed in was terrifying. It's true. I just love playing these games. It brings me joy. The clock tower's turning on. Oh, snap. We're so back. Yeah, I have like every achievement in this game and everything too. It's awesome. I think I'm missing 2. I think I might be missing 2 achievements in the whole entire game. Somehow I have not been able to get one of the little raccoon guys. The bell just falls down too.
Hope I don't have to write a report on this.
That's exactly the cheesy action 90s one-liners that we're here for. So the fastest way to get back to where we need to be, now that we have the parts, the fastest way to get back is to go this way. I never opened this door, so Mr. X could not have gone through it, which means... Yeah, he's right there. He's very far away. We've got some distance on him. We already killed all the zombies in this room, as you guys recall, so no sweat there. That's the mayor's, the chief's office. You can't go in there. Imagine explaining every bullet you fired. Yeah, seriously. Well, you see, then I came back to get Marvin, and he had transformed into a monster too. It's like, are you sure you didn't just kill Marvin when you arrived? And he's like, no, I wouldn't do that. Yes, I did. You know what? I'm in a generous mood today, Mr. Pajama Shirts. Right. Now we can get the puzzle. This is where things get crazy. This is where things get a little bit crazy. A little crazy here. I shot Marvin at least 5 times, yeah. You see, Chief, I was pretty confident he had turned into a zombie, so I knew that I just had to immediately remove the brain. Did you try to speak to him? I mean, he just lunged right out at me. Did you like double check? Sir, he was growling. You sure about that? So this has the other cubicle circuit conductor for Aegis power panels. The Aegis Cube Conductor C672. Do I got a product description? No? No marketing? Really? How do I know what the... Oh, hang on. It's compatible with the APP843, the 844, the 845, the 845A, the 846B, but no 846. There's no 846A. Yeah, I knew it was another deep state conspiracy. See, the acorn fell onto the car hood, so I started blasting. Oh, this game looks so good. Again, I actually have not played through this game with the ray tracing features and stuff on. I have it completely maxed out at 4K. It looks gorgeous. It looks beautiful. I don't know if anybody's watching on the YouTube stream, but I do want to say thank you guys for tuning in today. My streaming PC is being pushed to its absolute limit, so opening a web browser to have chat on the other computer just wasn't an option today. Please forgive me, Oni-chan. You so ready to sleep? Gonna lay down and pass out? Fun times? Hell yeah, Sammy. Thanks for hanging out today. I appreciate it. Still doing that screen margin FPS thing. Region of interest, you mean? Where the video is concentrated towards certain areas more than others? Yeah. So right now I'm running a region of interest. The stream should have its best quality in the center 16:9 frame. Maybe from the bottom left, maybe from like Leon's left elbow to where my hand is. If you look at like Leon's left elbow to where my hand is, and then maybe up from the top of his head down to his hip. So there is a little box where a little bit more of the data for the stream goes through. So the center of the image should be more clear. I tried not to overdo it because that would make the outside look really bad. So if it does look really bad, I apologize. And then I do also have a region of interest over the camera. So the camera should never drop in quality when there's action on the screen. So if Nathan gets jumped by a zombie and screams like a girl or whatever, you guys can all be like, "Ha! Caught him in 4K!" And then the guy in the YouTube chat's like, "Literally!" And then we all laugh, and then the Avengers show up, we get shawarma, something. Good times. Good times. What am I missing here? They both need to get to the purple. Oh, I see. We're almost there. We were very close. This is where the game gets crazy. This part here, it's about to get nuts. Huh? So the very outside of the screen gets less data.
About the orphanage. I just find it way too coincidental Umbrella's one of the benefactors.
You told me this interview was about the new scholarship Umbrella set up.
Come on, Annette. Nobody cares about that. They want to know about the G virus.
Where did you hear about this?
That puzzle would have took Lyric an hour and a half.
Which, by the way, rumor has it goes straight to your underground lab. Now, are you going to talk to me, or are you going to...
This interview's over.
So that's the reporter talking to one of Umbrella's scientists. Poor dude. Interview transcript. Yeah. So basically, this guy found out that Umbrella was running the city, so the police detained him. Because he basically found out that Umbrella was taking kids from the orphanage to turn them into zombie monsters, and you see them at the end of the game. The station's swarming with monsters. Even here I can hear their cries, but it's not the zombies I'm afraid of. Codename Tyrant, the ultimate bioweapon developed by those bastards in the utmost secrecy to think that that thing might be wandering around here. Chances are they've ordered it to wipe out the witnesses. So Mr. X, the big guy that was coming after us, his whole entire thing is that he is sent to kill all witnesses of the Raccoon City destruction. That is his whole entire thing. That is his purpose. So he, in the original game, he gets drop shipped in. In the original game, he gets drop shipped in. In this game, he just shows up out of the blue. This part is very, very nice, by the way. Enjoy. This is one of my favorite cutscenes. Ada is that girl.
Ada. This is getting old. Saving your ass, that's twice.
I didn't realize you were keeping score.
Look, this isn't a game.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nothing dies down here.
Yeah, that wouldn't hurt either of you, being that close to it.
Yeah, and this. I was hoping you could explain what's on it.
Maybe. After I hear it. Let's get out of here.
Ada's a ride or die. They said they almost put her in Resident Evil 8. There was concept art for her to be hidden among the villagers.
We might want to open the shutter.
Maybe. What if I don't? What if I just stay here forever, huh? What are you gonna do? We're just gonna chill in this parking lot till they nuke the city? Yeah, and she's in heels. Yeah, you get to play as her later on as well. When you speedrun with her, you don't actually kill any enemies. And you actually hear her listen to it. This game is so well made. And you notice that she turns the tape off when he is saying G-Virus. So even though the call goes longer than that sentence, Ada stops it when he mentions G-Virus.
Is that the intel you needed?
Unfortunately, no. Ben didn't come through.
Well, what exactly are you looking for?
More info on the people responsible for this mess. What about you? Trying to save the world?
I told Lieutenant Brenna I'd bring help.
Good luck getting that.
This area is in Resident Evil 3 Remake, by the way. Resident Evil 3 takes place before and after Resident Evil 2. The entirety of this game takes place while Jill is unconscious in Raccoon City Hospital. So that's one of those fun facts about the timeline of Resident Evil. So all of this is happening while Jill is unconscious, which means she's already been here. Which means there are some inconsistencies between this game and Resident Evil 3. In Resident Evil 3, there's a skyscraper right there that's under construction, and it burns down, and you have a fight against Nemesis. And when you escape and get all the way down, you use there's a fire truck that is right there. And the fire truck has a ladder that comes out all the way to this spot. So when you play as Jill, you take a fire ladder all the way over and you jump down right here. But obviously none of that stuff is here in Resident Evil 2. That being said, there is one thing they added to this game because of Resident Evil 3. You really telling me this car can't drive? Are you kidding me? You telling me there's no way out of here? Like, for real, though? You guys know most APC... I don't know. I don't know. From what I've read, there's a lot of military vehicles that don't have keys for a reason. So I'm not even convinced that we couldn't use this thing. Right? Am I completely off base there? Aren't certain types of tactical equipment deliberately designed so that you don't have to worry about whether or not you have the keys in a dangerous situation? I don't know. This is the giant hole in the city from them rebuilding the laboratory underneath. And then this is where Claire goes. For Leon, you never get to go through this door. When you play as Claire, you go this way. When you play Leon, you go into the gun shop. This gun shop is the same one, well, it's supposed to be the same one from the original Resident Evil 2. So this is where you would meet Kendo and where he would die in the first Resident Evil 2 game, the 1998 one.
Going through that gun shop looks like the only way.
And then that's a reference to Resident Evil 3. Mikhail's Pierogies, authentic Russian cuisine. Mikhail is he's the Russian guy from Resident Evil 3 that sacrifices himself to save everybody on the train from Nemesis.
What a mess.
He blows himself up. He blows himself up in the same train car as Nemesis when he realizes that he's the only thing between him and Nemesis killing everybody. He's a based god. Yeah, Irons also did single-handedly do everything he could to make sure it would be impossible for anybody to get out and stuff. The police chief sabotaged things big time once Umbrella was like, "Hey, we need people to not get out of this." So we did just get the upgrade for the shotgun. Now we can hold 8 shells loaded at once, which is really nice, and it's much more powerful. So fantastic. We like a big strong shotty. And then letter to the shopkeeper. Kendo, it seems like you've got your reasons for staying put, so I'll trust you to take care of yourself. Still, if things get worse and your other arrangements don't work out, you know where to find me. I'll do everything I can. Jill Valentine. This was not in the game. This is the only thing in the entire campaign of Resident Evil 2 that did not make it into the when the first launch of this game. This note in the game was added after Resident Evil 3 Remake was released. It's just an Easter egg. But if you played Resident Evil 2 when the game came out and then you never played it again, you will never see this note. It was added with a special achievement on Steam right when RE3 came out. They were just trying to encourage people to play this game again too. That's really about it. A fun fact.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I said don't move.
I'm just passing through. I'm gonna ask you to lower that weapon.
Like hell you are. You're gonna turn around, go right.
And then
back
his
out the
kid's
window.
turning into a zombie, so I'm gonna skip that cutscene because I'm feeling pretty good today. So we'll skip the most sad, disturbing stuff. But yeah, it's unfortunate. She's turning into a zombie. He's dealing with that, so he doesn't want to stick with you guys basically, but he does let you through.
They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible monsters.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
It's a beautiful game. I'm just taking it in. I love this stuff.
And that's why I'm looking for Annette Birkin. She's the one at Umbrella responsible for unleashing the virus. I'm going to bring her down.
But there's some pretty big structures, as you can see. Raccoon City is not implied to be that small, which is another reason why I don't like the movie that they made. The movie where there's only like 20 people on screen at any point, max.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting.
Well said.
Mm.
After you.
Gee, thanks.
I don't really need to have a gun out. The secret to this part is to use military jargon. Left, right, left. That's the pattern you have to run to avoid the alligator eating you. That's it.
Come on.
That's how I remember it. You go to the left, then you go to the right, then you go to the left.
Without the authorities knowing.
Welcome to corporate America. Umbrella's controlled Raccoon City for years.
Too real, bro. Too real. Too real, Ada. Jeez. Ada, you gonna give me a not safe for life warning before you say shit like that in 2024? God damn.
Jesus. That an earthquake?
I sure as hell hope so.
Yeah, we're just chilling in the sewers. No big deal. Oh, damn. Look at that big boy. Look at him. He chomp. He chomp.
God only knows what's down here.
God only knows. Ada's bedside manners, just choice. Choice. Let's put some of this crap away. Let's put some of this stuff away. We don't need to have everything. We are not in the RPD, so we can put those keys away. I'm not going for a perfect ending here. I'm just vibing today. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Let's grab our Matilda. I'll try not to cheat by using all my fancy unlocked stuff, though. We'll at least limit ourselves to the normal resources that any regular human would have here. I think we're good. If you're a billionaire, you'd start a pharmaceutical company called Umbrella just because it'd be funny. Yeah, that's when you find out that your grandpa's like, actually, we were going to name you Oswell. And you're like, wait, my middle name is Spencer. Boom. Next thing you know, you're trying to become God. Pfft. Can't believe you thought you could escape your destiny. You really like the original crocodile fight? Yeah, it's terrifying. That's like one of my core memories. If I ever had my brain wiped and they were like, we need something to like wake Nathan up and like bring him back to himself, you know, when they like always try to find something that reminds you or whatever. Obviously, Katie would be the person trying to wake me up, but it would, you know, my core memories would probably be definitely that alligator fight in the original RE2. Are you sure this is the way?
Fortunately.
Uh-oh. Who wants to be God these days? Sounds like the job sucks to begin with. Yeah, fair. Then that's why you just do what Wesker does. Wesker's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna just turn everybody into blob monsters. That's what Wesker's final plan is. I don't see her coming down. No. She, you know, there's a reason why you went first. There's a reason why you went first. Left, right, left. Holy shit. Right, left. Oh, I barely escaped him that time. Barely. And then that's it. That's actually it. He's like, and then you power slide down. He barely misses you, and you shoot the flammable canister and press the...
Chew on that.
Overgrown son of a bitch. Best line in the game. That's up there. It's up there in best line of the game. And we are literally wading through shit. Oh, hey, look who it is. Lady in red.
What the hell was...
Just get up here. Can't say I didn't warn you.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
Fair point. I'm just impressed you made it in one piece.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool. That's been established. Trying to press my Fortnite emote wheel over here. Is this the same gator from the Spider-Man 2 opening cutscene?
So let me get this straight. Umbrella sells monsters like that to who? Our military? Somebody else's?
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the viruses that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses. Scary as that alligator was. Annette is far more dangerous.
She's an ethereal goddess that comes down to be entertained by humans. Well, she'll be entertaining all of us in a second. Is that a note here? No, I think we're good. I think we're good. That's not a euphemism, by the way. Literally, the part where we play as her is coming up right now.
Identify yourself.
Annette Birkin.
She's who we're looking for?
Not much time. Need to dispose of it.
We're here for the G-Virus.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm warning you, Doctor.
Oh, yeah?
Hey!
She's burning the Zambi so it doesn't transform.
You'll never get the G-Virus!
Classic 90s. Never!
Didn't expect that from a scientist.
Science, bitch.
Leon.
Forget about me. Just go. Stop her before she gets away.
We got outplayed. Yeah, 1v2. She clapped us. I'm a cop and Ada's a god, and she 1v2'd us like it was nothing. You really don't think we could have just ran after her to that door? Damn.
I'm right outside the facility, in pursuit of Annette. If it's not on her, it must be in the nest. Once it's in hand, I'll call for extraction. You can run, Annette, but you can't hide.
Oh, I gave Leon my jacket and bandaged up his bullet wound. Oh, Leon. It's secret weapon time. A device capable of detecting and projecting EM fields onto walls in real time. It can also be used to remotely control some electronics.
It's secret weapon time.
This part is pretty much all speedrun. You turn on the fan, then you'll overclock the fan. Don't know if you're gonna allow that one. Ray Ran's enjoying himself. It's okay. I love him. We don't have to push that one through, but I just want you to know I love you, Ray Ran. You couldn't suspend your disbelief. You thought this part was really cheesy. People, that's like the thing though. Resident Evil is camp. That's the only thing I struggle with when I get that some people struggle with the technology thing, but it is literally campy horror. That is what it is. So I don't have too much of an issue with it myself, but I do understand why people might have an issue. Do I really have to step this far back? Okay. Oh, I have to hold the button down. I'm dumb. Yeah, Resident Evil in general has never been that serious. The number of people that were complaining about the fact that USB drives exist in this game when it first came out is, I mean, that's legendary for me. They're like, the first known USB device that you could buy wasn't even until the year 2000. And then someone's like, do you really think that if these guys have the technology for like laser walls and doors and shit, like, do you really think that these people would just straight up not have something like a USB a year or two early? People also forget that historically, especially in the United States, there's a culture and a history of technology being developed by military first. Like, I feel like we all kind of know that, right? Like, a lot of technology gets built by military first. So is it surprising that a military pharmaceutical bioweapon supplier wouldn't have access to some level of military technology themselves? Am I really reaching with that thought process? I'm genuinely curious if anybody thinks that that's crazy, because I don't think it's that crazy. If Umbrella is selling bioweapons to the military, it absolutely stands to reason that they would most likely have the ability to use a fucking USB drive 2 years before they were supposed to exist. You know, no offense intended anything with that. It's just, you know. Yeah, we know. The elevator is on. Now we just avoid Jambi. Hey. Nah, I blew it. It's not good. My speedrun skills are cooked. No, Nathan, this way. This way is where you wanna go. This way is where you wanna go.
Got you now.
You bitch.
Always been.
I'm wounded. I'm bleeding out. I'm dying. Yeah, Mr. X spawns here to kill you now.
Persistent bastard, aren't you?
You power on the fan after you open the door, then you overclock the fan explodes. Whee! And you can immediately, as soon as you finish that animation of scanning it, you can just jump straight through. That's it. No more Mr. X here. And we're basically done with the part. There's like one more thing. There's like one last thing we have to do that will be a slight pain in the tuchus. We're basically done with this part. Yeah, there's like not much else here. Yeah, that's the furnace. We're about to be inside of that. Just tuned in, thought we were all stars elites. Why the evening gown? So this is Resident Evil 2, and you play as multiple characters in this campaign. That's really about it. So what's next? Is Leon just dead? You'll find out soon. Soon, TM. You find out real soon. We are almost done. We're almost done playing as Ada. There's just one last puzzle here. Speaking of saw traps, it's funny you guys would mention that. You bitch.
Bravo. Gonna burn me alive now.
You'll never get your filthy hands on the G.
On the G.
I'm not the only one after it. You realize that.
And you won't die alone.
Oh, we're cooking now. This one is simple. All you have to do is turn on all of the switches before you get cooked. That's really it. That's really about it. You got all 3 doors, and then you're good. You just scan each one of these things as they break, and that lets you out. There's gotta be one more switch guy I can press here, though, right? Yeah, right here.
That bitch knows what she's doing.
They're like, yeah, you have 1 minute before you cook.
Confirmed.
And now we're through.
Is authorized until October 1st. Please return before this date.
This was the door Annette went through. The cement wall that just closed, yeah. Please return before October 1st. And now we're done playing as Ada.
Enough with this cat and mouse game.
The game is over.
You lost.
Tell me, is your husband still alive? Or did you kill him so you could take credit for G?
Interesting theory.
If you don't cooperate, I'll get a sample from the nest.
Over my dead body.
Damn. Ruh-roh. That's not good.
Where's Leon?
Lady in red. This industrial death machine is full of OSHA violations. But when you have an illegal bioweapons facility underneath a major metropolitan area, that is not very cash money. It's true. I'm gonna guess there's a lot of lawsuits filed over asbestos type things from living in this town.
Ada? Damn it.
Yeah, he gets shot just above the heart. Dangerous place.
Ada? Where are you?
Ada. You can see this guy, right? Actually went even a little bit further. You could see something was trying to climb out of him as he burned, as he cooked. As he cooked. You don't get to go this way. That was for Ada. Your bullet wound has healed. We're okay now. Yes, it has. Everything's fine. You can live with a bullet in you for a long time. All about not bleeding, right? Something like that. Exactly. You just crush up some green herbs, roll them together with a red herb, and all your problems are gone, man. All your problems are gone. This is my least favorite part of the game, though. We are here. The sewer level sucks in every game. Every game, man. Freaking poison-ass swamp. Dark Souls. How does it work? I don't know, man. Take a look at it and you tell me. Why is Leon carrying wrapping rolling paper with him all the time? Excellent question. Excellent question. I don't think there's anything over there. Why would they tell me? Why would they want me to walk to this side? Is this where the last bobblehead I never got was? I think that's the only achievement I'm missing. I am missing a bobblehead. Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, I'm not Leon, okay? He's the one who brought the paper with him, all right? That's the only thing that he really shouldn't have.
That's a pleasant smell.
Thanks, Leon. I agree. Yeah, this area sucks. That's where we get the tool. Yeah, I guess in the ray traced version, I don't know. The reflections on the water are not that good. That might be the only downside I really can see here. I don't know if this is where we have to fight the mini G's, the baby G's. Sewer water looks a bit too clean. Poor dude. These are the guys that came here to take the virus. They fought the doctor and killed him. And then, well, you'll see more soon anyway. Digital video cassette. We got a VHS tape. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the VHS tape. I don't think any of these guys ever get up, though. Anyone else? Any other takers over here? Any more zombies? He might actually be too far away to hit. Oh? He's missing an arm. Are you sure you're dead? Okay, now I believe you. How about this guy? How about this jabroni? Okay. Remember, guys, double tap. Oh! Yeah, you want to be a part of the story, too? That's fine. Hell yeah. Once we take that chest piece, we won't be able to go through this pathway, so you do kind of have to leave it there to advance. We don't have any of the keys yet. This is where we drop down into the main sewer area. Remember to put all of them in your report. That's right. Well, then I had to double tap, sir. But you had 7 more shots. I just really had to make sure. Oh, item. There's an item there on the other side. Whee! Sliding in the sewers.
Shit.
Yeah, now the worst enemies in the game appear. Absolutely F those guys. Oh my god, I hate this part. I hate this part with a vengeance. They grab you, they put little, like, baby guys in you and try to kill you, and your character gets sick and poisoned, so... They are the most annoying things in this whole game. This is the worst part of the game, specifically because of this guy. They just suck. Yeah, there it is. There's the grab. We donate a knife. We donate a knife to get away. They can't really leave the water, so... As you can see, I just really don't like those guys. That's why I decided to waste all my very valuable ammo shooting him. Let's face it, though. I think I did finally find a way to make this game a little more difficult.
Cable car. Interesting.
Cable car. Yeah, we're going to be taking that thing, man. Scranton. The Electric City. I was gonna say, isn't there supposed to be zombies in here? Maybe I'm thinking of scenario B. There you go. Shoddy shells. And here we are. What's interesting is we can't see. Didn't Ada fall down here, right? Oh, she fell down over there. Not there. Right. Can't take back a gift now. That's true. Is this the one? This one's like UZ something, isn't it? I'm trying to remember. Shit. No, I can't. I always feel like it's always a G, but my memory is just not as good as it used to be, guys. My memory is just not. It's been a couple years. It's been a couple years. We'll come back for it. It's been a few years.
like the sound of that. Come on. Ada. I'm coming, Ada.
And then the so this main puzzle, we just have to set everything up for the for this guy. There's just a few different puzzle pieces. The rook and the knight are on the same wall, and the bishop and the queen aren't next to each other. The queen and the rook are opposite each other, so we have to go get all the pieces. Ada landed on a metal spike that got into her leg, so she's not doing super great. We gotta go help her out. You guys want to watch that VHS tape? Anybody under the age of 30 probably doesn't know what this is.
Please. Oh, please, stop. Stop. No, no. Over here, you freak! No hurt.
So you see there, Birkin breaks open all the virus cases, and you see that right there? You see the rats? The rats come and take the virus. This is how the game starts. He's just roaming around these labs for like a few days while the rats spread the virus. They spread it throughout the sewage system. It gets into the water supply, and that's how the zombies start in Resident Evil. So basically everybody that's not immune just gets turned because the whole entire water supply for the whole city gets infected. So that's how the crazy-ish in this game takes place. And it is wild. It is crazy. So let's put that DVD away. I'll watch that one again later. And then the grenades, you kind of want to save them for the end fight. Do we make it that far today? If you stop sitting on your hands, maybe, Nate. There's a few zombies here, a handful. Watching DVDs while Ada's dying. That's right. That's right. I'm on my vigilante shit again. Most of your favorite movies from childhood you got moved from VHS to DVD? Man, we had so many good VHSs. I remember how cool the box for Hercules was. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Hey guys, I'm gonna tell you the easiest safe in the entire game. Are you ready? You see this safe? You're like, oh, where's the combination? Oh shit. It's 2, 12, 8. Damn. I also leave the combination written on the safe. Now, so we had the extended barrel. We had the extended barrel for the shotgun. Now, we've got the stock. Now we've got the stock for the shotty. As you guys are well aware, I love the stock. Yeah, now we're cooking. Oh, we have to do the run. We have to run through the worst area, though. The worst area in the game is coming up. Nathan, you just keep saying it. You just keep... I'm building it up. I'm building it up. This really was the stream I probably should have done the heart rate monitor for. I haven't played Resident Evil 1 in a similar amount of time. I just somehow remembered more of that game. They see a floppy disk and someone 3D printed the save icon. Yeah, something like that. Ooh, juicy. It is actually interesting. I think anybody that watched yesterday and today's stream, I think that's maybe the most noticeable thing I could say. It definitely is different. I think there's a grenade some here in this muck you can pick up. There we go. Yeah, I think, like I said, there's only a handful of zombie skins in the game. Most of them are all the same. They put different outfits on a few, but... Oh, this guy's actually alive, by the way. He doesn't get up until you come back to this area from the other end, so we might as well just...
remove him from the equation.
Some nice sepsis in that open wound, too. I think it's also worth pointing out that Leon is running through the very same water that the rat's infected with the virus, so... I assume that there's some lore somewhere that clarifies that Leon's immune or a carrier, but also at the same time... Oh, I hate this room. Look at this place. Abs just, you know, just everything about this place. I mean, we like water power slided too. We got the key. Key with a label on it. You gotta read it to know though. A key to a section of the sewers. Sewer no entry zone. Ooh. Spoopy AF, bro. Yeah, and you can't open this door from this side, actually, either. Is this where the last bobblehead is? I like the butterflies. I like the moth guys. Okay. Yeah. I do not know where the one that I'm missing is. Every time I look at a guide, I go through all of them, and I'm like, yep, none of them are here. And then I still don't have them all. Life's difficult like that. This is the worst part in the game. Here we go. Just stop complaining, Nathan. Get it over with. You're a big boy. You're a grown-ass man. You're also an ass man. Oh, that's tasty. Delicious. Don't these guys get up too? I don't really want to deal with all of these guys. You get up, don't you? No? Okay. Maybe we're okay. Nathan, are you just panicking? Are you just losing it? Are you completely losing your cool right now? Yes. God, this part sucks. Even when I was speedrunning, they call this the speedrun graveyard. They call it the speedrun graveyard. Yeah, they get that stun animation on you, and you say goodbye to all of your grenades. And then they chain you. They chain you over and over into the animation. It is the worst thing. It is absolutely the worst part of the game. You guys will be shocked when he does the same animation again and grabs me. Oh my god, you're fucking kidding me, bro. Yeah, we're cooked. I think I can heal twice. So we'll power our way through this, maybe. But it's not looking good. We're very low. We're very hurt. Now, when you use a max heal like that, it does give you temporary defense. So you don't really get hurt as much from the subsequent hits, but yeah, we do have to go back again to get out of here once we're done with that. That's really the only area of the game where you have to deal with them. That one room, there's just a bunch of them. Otherwise, it's not too bad. That guy is alive, though. He's zombie. Okay. You can't shoot them or what? It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. It takes 2 magnum shots to kill one because they have sludge. They have sludge caked all over them. So you can't actually attack their weak point. That's what makes them so annoying. You have to shoot the sludge off. You have to shoot the sludge off of them and then do it. It sucks. Isn't there one more zombie here? Maybe not on standard? No? I don't know. The blue herb does cure you of the poison, though, so... This is the part where we do the puzzle piece challenge. First piece, queen plug. Closes this door, I think. Put it here. Basically, this is all just a shuffle puzzle to get the 2 pieces and the flamethrower. So oftentimes players do end up getting rid of some of their stuff. So you see the path up here is going to get closed off. Once we take this piece. So now we've broken the loop that we were in, essentially. I don't think we can put the... Yeah, you can't put the... It still has to be the correct piece, so... I think this is the king, right? King plug. And then there's the flamethrower, which is just awesome for many reasons. We have way too much crap on us now, though. But that's okay. I think at this point what we do... Now that we have that... We take this guy back. No, Nathan. Actually, no. That door is opened... But to get back through it, I think I need... Yeah, we need to move the queen piece there first. I think. You're disappointed none of the games set in Raccoon City include raccoons? This game does. Did you miss the whole thing with Mr. Raccoon and the puzzle? You had to get all the bobbleheads? No? You don't know about the legendary Mr. Raccoon? Seriously? Kind of an L, bro. No offense. I'm suddenly not so sure what it is I need to do here. Okay. So to get this plug out of this room, because this way leads us back to the way out. So I just need to get into that room. They're not gonna let me take it from the other side. Nathan, do you really? Just use your brain. You can figure this out. It's not that hard. Okay. Now that this pathway is open, because there's no way I can use this door, right? This door is just for that. Oh, right. Okay. Never mind. I figured it out. We do need to have both plugs in our inventory to do this, so I'm just gonna throw away the first aid spray. We do need both of them here. Yeah, I don't know. I need the inventory to take it out of here anyway. You put the queen plug here. I forgot about this one. And you put the king plug there. That opens the way out so that you can grab this. Yes. Best puzzle in the game. It's a rare game where the flamethrower isn't awesome and fun. Well, the flamethrower is incredible. I would like to clarify. The flamethrower in this game is very good. That being said, even though they give it to you in this area, it is not the weapon of choice against these guys. Yeah, but you see, he's got his whole gross-ass thing going on, right? Little sludge-ass dude. Look at him. Just look at him. He's ugly. It's a face only a mother could love. Yeah. Eventually, they do just sink under if you don't aggro them, so... But if I try to jump down and run past him, it's like... Oh, maybe I can bait him to this corner? Why don't you just sink down, bro? Why don't you just disappear? Why don't you do that thing you do where you go sink down? And... You're not supposed to be like... What is he doing? These guys are supposed to hide. He's just blocking me forever, man. I guess we just gotta YOLO it. Of course. Nathan desperately trying to get the game to obey him in the slightest manner. God says no. It is actually easier to get out, though. I think. Oh, yeah, I'm actually going the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, you gotta go this way. I remember now. The 21st night of September. Yeah, it's not as bad as Nathan makes it out to be. There is one that jumps you here. Watch this. See, he comes up. He does a little charge animation. You can't avoid it. You see that? He just... Yeah. Oh. If we're playing the bait game, you should just come over this way. Okay, yep, there we go. Oh, nope. Yeah, nice try, bitch. How about you come over here? How about you come over here, huh? Good boy. I'm saving the flamethrower for when it's going to be most impactful. When it will generate maximum fun. All those zombies would have gotten up and come after me right now if I hadn't done what I did. I say we just drop off the keys. We drop off our key items and just get right back on the horse. Just get right back over there. We're actually almost done with the game. We've almost beaten it. But the Flamen Wharf will happen, okay? The spice will flow. Hey, baby. Welcome home. I love you. Thank you. No. Is it crazy? Okay, let's try. Let's finish this then. Let's get her done. I still need to get one more piece from the other side, that area that I started in, basically. I was gonna say, we do have a good amount of basic gunpowder. Do I have other blue herbs if that comes to it? Not really. Okay. Does the basic gunpowder take a Starbucks drink to activate? No. These guys are in this area too. I hate it. I hate it. Just run. Just run. Avoid him. Avoid him. Avoid him. Don't get grabbed. Don't get grabbed. Nathan, no. Woo. Thank gosh we did it. That was close. That was real close. Zambi. More item carriage. This reveals a secret item that you can only get if you use this. So it's yeah, maybe we will get it. Maybe we will get it. And now we're back here. You guys see? Now we don't need this pathway to be open anymore. Minor beneficial mutations. Well, that was the whole thing. The T virus was originally, I think, like, they do bioweapons and other chemicals because they use like scientific stuff to make their medicine. So the green herbs in the game, the lore actually does tie a weird amount of stuff together nicely. So I'll attempt to do an explanation. But those herbs are native to this specific area. So the herbs in these games are described as being native to the mountains or outside of the city. So the idea is that they actually do have pretty restorative and healing properties. That's like the assumption that you basically go with. So a lot of Umbrella's medicines, for example, the first aid spray, that people are like, oh, how do you spray first aid? How is that magic? How are the herbs magic? It's like, well, that's actually the thing. Oh yeah, SZF. I knew that. I thought I knew it anyway. And this is an opportunity where the game gives you, if you want, one last chance to go back to the RPD. Since I do want to do all of this stuff, I think I'm just going to get to the next area to save and we'll wrap up, because if I want to do everything and get all of this stuff, we'll probably need another few hours, so maybe finish this tomorrow, and then we'll start Resident Evil 3. I do want to say big thank you to everybody tuning in. I really appreciate it. You gonna end it and not save Ada? We could make that the last thing we do, but I kind of want to go back to RPD and show this off to everyone. Unfortunately, you'll have to find out tomorrow what happens to her, Ray Rain. I'm sorry. Pushing myself like crazy with like trying to do too much when I do all of this stuff, I think is a big flaw of mine. It's not easy to talk about my weaknesses, but I do try too hard, you know? Like in that cringe ick kind of way sometimes. So I'm working on unclenching my face. I'm working on kind of just trying to relax and enjoy myself while I do this and not stress over things. So I'm not putting any pressure. I'm not putting any pressure on myself at all. The keys to my success this year are ZeroSpace and Stormgate mostly. If I get lucky and I suddenly get a bunch of people that want to watch me play Resident Evil, great. But I come here with zero expectations of you guys. Most people just get upset when I don't play StarCraft, but nobody has even come in here to say a single mean thing the whole entire day. Not even a troll. I'm so happy. I really have had a great time. I know I don't do this type of content very often because, again, you know, RTS is my main thing, but this brings me a tremendous amount of joy. It really does. I love doing this stuff. We'll bring the film to process and get the rest of this crap done soon. I don't think we need that tool again for a little bit. And then I will just save. We'll finish this tomorrow and start RE3. Do I have more pages? No. I used all my save slots? Which one do I overwrite? January 25th. Was this my first one? That might have been the first one. January 25th, 2019. Is that when the game came out? Then I did Leon right after. Yeah, and then I finished it. I finished Leon the next day. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like that. All right, then I can just get rid of any of my other standard ones, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Boom. I pretty much only ever play on hardcore, but I just wanted to have a chill day and play a game I liked today. So we didn't go out of our way to make it any crazier than it had to be. I want to give a big thanks to everybody tuning in. Thank you so much, guys. Tomorrow, I'm going to finish this, and then we're going to play some Resident Evil 3. And then on Friday, it's ZeroSpace, man. We're riding ZeroSpace. That game's been really good. I love it. I really, really enjoy how the amount of it that I've played so far, and I'm sure it's going to continue to be fantastic when the new phase starts, so. No, I'm actually going to go get dinner after this, but I'll let you know if I see him there. God bless you guys. Good night.